Hey everyone, welcome in. Hope we're all doing good this weekend. Um, had a bit of a busy day yesterday, but I went to I went to Pilates and we did so much like upper ab workouts. But actually, it's it was sore at the time, but today it feels okay. What's sore today is we did a lot of lats. So like my entire shoulder vicinity is really sore. Like I was like washing my hands and like even just washing my hands like this, I can feel like here. I'm like, wow, I didn't know I used so many muscles washing my hands. Um, but yeah, it's I have weak arms in general, so we were just doing some. So I think my arms are better because sometimes I do arm workouts at home, but they're still after like an extended time doing it. I was like, I was really struggling. Um, but I think my abs are stronger than my arms for sure because I think they could take a lot more. Take a lot more. But yeah. Hope everyone's doing well today. It it is like the first like really nice like summer weekend basically in Vancouver, and I went to I went to this like kind of like it's not like a beach, but like I went to like a beach kind of area, and it was so busy. It was like I've been there like in the summer, like in the middle of summer, right? Like during summer break, stuff like that. And I've been there on like long weekends. Like it's not been that busy, but like it was like the first like until now it's been like 10 degrees, kind of rainy, kind of cold. So like this is like the first really really basically like the start of summer at this point, and it was crazy there. Like I was like there's like an ice cream shop, and the line for the ice cream shop was so long. So I guess at the first sign of sunlight and at the first sign of summer, everyone in Vancouver is just like immediately gonna jump in the water at the beach apparently. Although I've never really been able to swim in the water here. I think it's always too cold. Like even in like the middle of summer, it might be like the middle of a heat wave, but the water's still pretty cold. But maybe it's just like it's not like a heated pool, so it's gonna be cold. I used to swim at my aunt and uncle's house, but my uncle like doesn't really like to heat the pool. Like he heats it like really low. I don't know what actually like pool numbers are, but it's definitely like colder than like the average heated pool, and it was always freezing. I'm definitely not an ocean swimming enjoyer. Like I'll go like paddle boarding or something, but I don't really want to be in the ocean too much because it's like it is cold, and I feel like the water is like depending on where you go, the water can be like really dirty. Especially around here, like a lot of places, it's like there's a lot of boat traffic and stuff, so it's like it's kind of the water is like a bit dirty. Like there's some places where like you'll go swimming and like you can tell that your like swimsuit has like oil on it. You're like, wow, okay, I was swimming in that. Like great, great. Just swimming through like gasoline. Like love that. But yeah, it kind of depends on where you go. There's a lot of beaches where it's okay, but if it's a kind of like an enclosed area and there's a lot of boats, it can it's sometimes not the best. But yeah, it's a lot of people outside, which is you know I'm not out there too much, but I guess everyone else is. It was like really hot yesterday. Like the weather said it was only like 20 degrees, which is not that warm, but I went grocery shopping after Pilates, and I was like what, just walking to the parking lot, it was so hot. Like I'm pretty sure like with the sun and everything, it's probably like like mid 20s at least. I would hope, because I was wearing like a really thin like sweater, not like a sweater, but like a hoodie kind of thing, and it was still like way too hot. And I'm usually someone who's like easily cold, so I'm guessing it was pretty warm. But today's kind of like on and off. As soon as I started the stream, well, okay, I was about to start the stream and I like opened the blinds because it was really cloudy and I wanted light. But then suddenly, as soon as I opened them, like it was like super super sunny. So then I had to close them. But it's kind of like back and forth today, which is like the worst. Um, it's the worst for streaming because the lighting will just like constantly change, and um, the sun is so bright. The sun is too bright for like the my light on this side to like overpower it. I think it goes pretty bright, but I guess you know can't beat the sun. Yeah, today um I don't think I'm doing too much today because I was like out till like not very late, but for me it was like 8 something, 8:30, something like that. Um I don't normally stay out when the sun like okay, I guess these days the sun is out for a very long time, but I don't like being out after dark. And welcome in, Stat. Hope you're doing well today. Yes, it's really warm, especially in my house. I'm pretty sure in my house it's 24 degrees in my apartment because I don't open the windows. It's kind of nice. It's very I like kind of just being in the warmth, but eventually I get too warm and I open the window. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I need some fresh air. 12 p.m. after dark. Yeah, you can't go out past noon. It's dangerous out there. I feel like I would never survive in like a mildly unsafe area, you know? Like I feel like I need to live like in a really extra safe. Like obviously there's like crime everywhere. There's like break-ins and stuff like that, but it's not like you're gonna get attacked on the street, you know? Well, hopefully. And welcome in, Knife. Hope you're doing well today. Good morning. And welcome in, Sergio. Hope you are doing well today. How's everyone's Sunday going? Any fun weekend plans, Anything fun this weekend? I feel like it's been like the weather just has been really nice, so I did go outside yesterday. I did go outside yesterday and it was lots of people like out and about just doing stuff. Yeah, it is quite warm. Here in Spain, weather is lovely too. Okay, it must be really warm in Spain. I shouldn't complain about it being warm here. Yeah, it must be really. I've never been. Never been. But I know it's a popular like vacation destination. Could be fun. The temperature's still not too hot. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. You're biking a couple of hours. It's kind of chilly, but it's warmer than it was the past week. I mean, that's like ideal weather for biking, right? Like you don't want to be like really, really hot. That's pretty decent Sunday. Very productive, very active. I have not biked in so long. I used to bike a lot as a kid, right? But I kind of stopped when I was like 12 because I kept falling off my bike. Like I think I'm just not cut out for it, you know? I was like after a certain point I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop biking. Like every injury I've had was on a bike and somehow I always fall on my face. Like legitimately. I think I told this story many times, but one time I like scratched up this part of my face when I was like 10 and I still have a scar sort of. You can still sort of see like the mark from when I fell on my face. And then also I got a black eye one time, which you might be like, how the hell do you get a black eye when you're biking? But I did. I did. So I really should have worn like a full face helmet while biking. But yeah, kind of just stopped. But I know a lot of people here are like Vancouver's really really good for cycling. Like there's always people just on the side of the road just biking everywhere. And I'm assuming they're also biking in the mountains, but I don't see them. But mountain biking is a little too scary. If you come to the south of Spain, never come in the summer. It's very hot. I went to a couple of years ago. I did go to Europe in the summer, and I was in like Italy and Greece, and it was so hot. It was way too hot. So yeah, never again, never again. If I go back to Europe, I'm going like in the, like in a colder time. But I was there in July. It was death. It was actually death. And I'm sure Spain is just as hot. She got into a fist fight with the bike. She did. You should see the black guy on the bike. Yeah, I fought back. I fought back. No, I like fell forward and I hit my eye on the handlebar. Like the handlebar got twisted. I fell, and I think I just fell on my eyes. Don't know how I did it. I was pretty young, so can't actually remember. But I remember my mom has pictures of me, with a black eye. At there's like it must have been around the springtime because there's like this like Japanese holiday called Hinamatsuri. It's like the one with the dolls, right? And then she has like a picture of me in front of the dolls that we have, and I have like so like a really bad black eye. Classic photo. Yeah, when you're young, you get into really weird accents. Biking had a few myself. I think like maybe when you're young, you like don't have any like self-preservation. Because I feel like now, if I was falling like onto my face, I would like try to like stop. Like I wouldn't just land on my face, you know? Like I feel like I would at least try to, because like when I land on my face, I had like no other injuries. Like I was, I was fine. I took the full injury to my face, you know? So I must have not. Um, I honestly don't really remember it happen. Even at the time, like I think I kind of just like it happened so fast that I just like I don't really know what happened, but maybe yeah, maybe kids just don't have the same reaction to falling. That's possible. But yeah, I think we just do stupid things because the time I fell on my face was the time that it's actually the first time my cousin was trusted. My cousin is like 3 years older than me, and it was the first time that he was trusted with us alone, like home alone. And he was like, you know what, I have a really fun idea. Let's go down this hill. There's like a hill, right? And he's like, let's go down the hill and let's just not use our brakes and see how far we can go. Already not a great idea. And then I like hit like there's like those poles in the middle of the path. I don't know if everyone has these, but there's like the poles in the middle of the path, so like to slow down bikers. And I like completely spun out the handlebars on that pole. So yeah. I must have been going pretty fast because I wasn't using my brakes. Um, in Welcome In Law, did I stumble onto a Miju karaoke stream? It is not a karaoke stream. You can redeem one. You can redeem one, but I've never. Actually, I feel like these days, because I have like the thing that like mutes the background audio, right? It could be fun to do a karaoke stream because we could have like a backtrack, but it might be kind of a disaster. I don't know. It depends. It depends. But I don't speak Korean, so it has to be like only Japanese versions or English versions. So mostly. Maybe one day. I want to do another singing stream at some point, but I have to plan one out. I have to practice. And welcome in Zirconian. How are you? We're just talking about cycling. Talking about cycling. And how I'm terrible at cycling. You mean you have your music audio source separated from your VOD? Yeah, yeah. So like the music I was playing now is muted in the VOD. So I can just play whatever I want. Because like before I couldn't just play backtracks because I would actually get caught. If I sing over the backtrack, it gets flagged. I guess it's like a little too similar, right? Because it's like the exact instrumental and then like the melody as well. Um, so maybe if you sing like really, really off, you won't get flagged. Maybe if you're like so off, like you're just completely out of key, maybe you won't get flagged. But yeah, I was getting a lot of muted fonts, so I wouldn't do that anymore. And welcome in Sada. Good morning, afternoon to you too. That's a cute emo actually. What's yours? Pride Hello Kitty. Do you have any cinema roll? You're not cycling in this year's Tour de France. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. That was my secret. That was my secret trip. I was gonna go there as a undercover, you know? I think I could do a Tour de France. So like that's like just like it's just flat, right? It's not like flat, but it's not like there's not like obstacles. It's just like a path, right? I feel like I could like obviously aside from like the distance and stuff, I feel like I wouldn't fall over, you know? Like I think I was only falling over because there was like obstacles. Like there's like stuff in the road or like stuff like that. It's not obstacles, but there are a lot of uphill. I mean, I could do it, but it might take me like days. It might take me like 10 days, but like I could do it. I wouldn't hurt myself. Just Hello Kitty should look for Pochacho. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm more of a there's so many Sanrio characters to choose from. So like everyone has their favorites, but you can tell. Bit of a Gudetama cinema roll person. And also Miko. Those are my favorites, but there's some good ones. Some of them are so silly, but Gudetama's my guy. And these days I love cinema roll. But yeah, it's I think one of my friends is actually doing like a cycling trip basically across Europe, and apparently they saw like a famous cycling guy. I don't know enough about cycling to know who it is. I cannot remember, but he cycled past them, and they're like, whoa. I don't think I know any cycling people. You know, I wouldn't recognize anyone. You still need to get Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I played it a little bit on my phone, but honestly, I didn't really get into it. It was like it really felt like it was for children, but maybe I just didn't get enough into it. Like I felt like I was playing a game for 5-year-olds. Like like I was like I don't get the appeal of it. And I'm someone who loves like cozy games. I love like Animal Crossing, right? But I feel like Animal Crossing can be enjoyed by adults, and Hello Kitty Island Adventure did not feel that way. And welcome in, Bear. You're late. Sorry. Thank you for not banning me. This is the second strike. I don't know what number strike it is. The downhill sections are very dangerous, and each section is like 200 kilometers. Okay, it might take me more than 10 days. I didn't know how long it was. It might take me a few months. Yeah. I might do like, I could probably cycle for like 3-4 hours a day. I could not do like more than that though. I think I'd get tired. Depending, but if it's like really uphill, then probably not 3-4 hours of straight uphill, you know? Don't worry. Um, Tell YouTube I'm here. Yeah, I accidentally had my shuffle turned. YouTube like reset everything, so the shuffle was turned off. But now that it's on shuffle, twice can show up. Um, and welcome in Speedster. Happy birthday to you too. Just means you know how many strikes a person gets. Don't in baseball, isn't it like 12 strikes? No. I guess if you were on your third, is it? I thought it's you get 3 strikes, and then the next one is no, it's two, right? You get 2 strikes, and then the last one is you have to stop. Actually, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure what like it's like 3 strikes and then you're out. But then is it 3 strikes and then another one, or is it 3 strikes and then immediately before you get a chance to get another strike, you're out? You know, very knowledgeable about baseball. YouTube playlists are so bad. I started downloading video game music to play using VLC. VLC? It must have been pretty bad, yeah. I don't like the YouTube playlist. I completely agree. Like it's like it keeps like refreshing the shuffle. Like it will suddenly change songs, and then like the shuffle will be have turned off. So like I have to turn on the shuffle, and then I have to like unclick it and re-click it, and then it will stay on. But then sometimes when it reaches the end of the playlist, it doesn't like when it reaches the last song in the playlist, even when shuffle is on, it gets confused, and it will stop if it's not on replay. It's like so stupid. I'm like that's not how shuffle works, you know? Like if shuffle is on the last song in the play, it doesn't matter, it's shuffled. 3 strikes is out. Oh, okay. Okay, Barry, you're on 2 strikes. Not Winamp? The hell is Winamp? Are you guys talking about boomer things? I don't know these things. I didn't have Windows computers growing up, okay? I didn't have I mean, I think we had a Windows computer when I was really young, but I don't really remember using it. And then at some point we had an iMac. Someone gave us their old iMac. And then we had that, but I don't think I really knew how to use it. Winamp is millennial core. I see. Winamp is a boomer thing, so millennial. Okay. Is there an age cap in the stream? You might be too old. No, you're among peers, Bear. I think I'm the odd one out. It's just me and I grew up with like YouTube. But okay, I used to watch YouTube with my friends, And back in the day, there was like the star rating on YouTube, remember? Like it wasn't just like or dislike, it was like there's like stars and you can rate them. And so we would go on YouTube and look at singing covers and then we would like rate them. We would pretend we were like a judge and we would rate them. Um that was a fun time. That's what I did growing up. And then we played like um when I was in like 4th grade, Webkins was huge. I don't know if you guys know Webkins. And then later on it was like Club Penguin. We did Club Penguin. But after that, I don't really remember. How old is Leon? How old is Leon? I mean, his brother. How old is the main characters in Pokemon? They're not 10. I know they're like originally 10, but the ones in Sword and Shield are not 10. They're like at least like 14. Like they're not 10-year-olds. So if Hop is like 14, I would assume Leon is probably not older than like 25, right? Like he can't be that much older. Cuz like how old is his mom, you know? Leon kind of gives me like he's like 25, you know? Cuz he does seem like a fair bit older than Hop. It's not like it doesn't seem like he's like a few years older. It seems like he's like a decent chunk older. Hop has middle schooler energy. He does. He does. He's definitely like they're definitely like preteens. Like I feel like that's or like early teens to preteens. Like I feel like that's the vibe I get from them. Maybe 12 at the youngest. I don't know how old is Leon. I mean, he moved out of his parents' house, so he's at least 18. But I don't think he's a teenager. He has like a full beard, right? Like he cannot be like. I mean, I guess some 18-year-olds have like a lot of like full facial hair, but like usually that's like he's probably like mid-20s. And Sonia seems fairly old too. Like she's like old enough to be like a professor, and they grew up together, so I think they're both around like 25. If I had to guess. There's like some lore out there that's like Leon is 16 years old, then I'm very sorry, but there's no way, right? There's no way. Look at his beard. You're so creeped out because Hop licked your head. What? When does he lick your head? Why did he lick you? Sonia and Leon are the same age. Yeah, because they were rivals when they were kids, so they're the same age. And then our character and Hop are the same age. In the first DLC, he licks your head. What a weirdo! He's a weird guy. I didn't know this. I didn't remember this. I was just very distracted by Leon calling me on the phone. I have this core memory of my first playthrough of Pokemon was like so like it was such a roller coaster. Like I started out, I was like, oh my god, Leon is so stupid. Like why is he like that? It was so silly, right? And then we started out and we were like, oh, let's just like act like massive Leon fangirls. And it was ironically because I was like, oh, let's just do this as like a joke, you know? And then we started naming our Pokemon after Leon as a joke. And then I don't even know where is it, like at some point it stopped becoming a joke. And I don't know where. Like I'll have to watch back through my playthrough and like figure out at which moment that I was like actually not joking anymore. We just two modes chatting with Leon or nervously anticipating chatting with Leon. Exactly. Like like he just randomly called me. He's like, I got your number from Hop. I'm calling you. I was like, what the hell? That was pretty crazy. I usually play the Star Tournament with Hop. Me and Hop play, and then like Leon usually teams up with like Raihan or sometimes Mustard. And then we do like yeah, I like the Star Tournament. I wish everyone's levels were adjusted though. Because it's really stupid. Because like everyone else's Pokemon are level 50, but your Pokemon are like whatever level. So like my Pokemon are usually like much higher than that. So it's kind of stupid. Did you see the K-pop Demon Hunters trailer? Jonghyun, Jihyo, and Taeyong sing one of the songs. No, I saw like they posted about it on YouTube. It's like a Netflix show about K-pop idols, something like that. I didn't see the trailer though. But that's cool. And then I kept looking and like I saw like the top, it shows you like the top comment, and they're like, wow, those people, they look so much like them. And I was like, I was looking at them, I was like, that looks nothing like them. They're like, wow, the characters look so much like them. I was like, I couldn't tell you, man. I don't think so. Um, it's like the Overwatch characters for Le Seraphim. Like I was like trying to figure out which one's which. I was like, man, like it's like they just made the same face 5 times. Like I don't know which one is which. You looking forward to the series? Is it like a kids show, or is it like a anime? It doesn't look like an anime. It looks like 3D animated. I don't know what it is. I don't really. I haven't logged into Netflix in a while. I think I might be kicked out of Netflix. You're not sure? Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know if it's like a Korean show. Doesn't sound like a Korean show. It sounds like a Western show. You see the trailer of the new Kakegurui live action? I don't watch anime, I'm sorry. Even if it's a live action. That's the one with like they're like gambling, right? I don't know much about these. I'm sorry. Yeah, sounds like anime, yeah. I might watch some J dramas here and there, but I'm not an anime watcher. I'm an anime avoider. I avoid it. If I see anime, I run away. I run in the other direction. You know, Arden Cho, voice of one of the. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm sure I'm assuming you mean the K-pop Demon Hunters and not the live action. And like I don't even like J dramas that are based off mangas, cause like sometimes they're so cringe. Like if like they're, I feel like live actions of it depends on the manga. It depends on the manga, it depends on the anime, but like live action versions of anime are like pretty hard to pull off because like anime inherently is like really, like I don't know how to describe it other than like anime is so anime, right? Like if a real person says those things, if a real person looks like that, like has that hairstyle, like wears the clothes that they wear, it looks really stupid in live action. So like I think like it has to you have to adapt it in a really specific way, and I think some things will never really work in live action, right? Like some things will just be like inherently too, they're just too over the top, and when you convert it from like animation to live action, it just becomes like it's just like the dissonance, and it's like it's just too unbelievable. Cuz like anime characters act like anime characters, but doing it live action is like weird. Arden was in Teen Wolf. Oh, I never watched Teen Wolf. I was more of a Pretty Little Liars teen. That was my teen show, Pretty Little Liars. I don't think I watched any of those other like teen shows though. Like I think never watched like Teen Wolf or like Vampire Diaries or anything like. I think Gossip Girl was a little before my time. But yeah, I was definitely Pretty Little Liars, but I didn't watch it all the way to the end. And then I found out how they ended it, and I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't watch till the end. It was one of those shows, if you don't know Pretty Little Liars, it was like a teen mystery show kind of thing. But the author, the creator of the show, who's like also the author of the books, she was like, she would be the kind of person to, like, if people were guessing what the outcome was, like, because it's like a mystery, right? Like, if people were guessing what the outcome was, she would change it because she didn't want anyone to like guess what was gonna happen. And I was like, that's and then the answers end up like nonsensical. There's like the story just like completely makes zero sense at the end because like she just wanted to like do like a plot twist that like no one had guessed. But like if people can guess the plot twist, that means it's a good mystery. That means you have the clues are there, you know? It's so stupid. But yeah, she ruined it. But it was iconic. And you know who's in Pretty Little Liars that I found out later in life? Nolan North, the iconic video game voice actor. Nathan Drake himself plays Spencer's dad in in Pretty Little Liars, which is crazy. Cause I remember I got into I watched Pretty Little Liars when I was like a teen, and then as I got older, I got into games, and then I would play like Uncharted, and then like I would see Nolan North, and I was like, he looks so familiar. Who is he? And then I realized he's in Pretty Little Liars. Crazy. I remember watching Teen Wolf and noticing how heavy-handed they were with the product placement. Every time in K dramas, it's so funny in K dramas. It's just like accepted practice, right? But like it's so heavy-handed in K dramas. It's so funny. They're like, let me think about this. Let me brew my Keurig coffee. Or they're like, there was a scene, oh my god, in Business Proposal, there's a scene where she's like, oh, my phone is dying. And then they're like, and then the other people in the room are like, oh, like, your boyfriend should charge it with the new Samsung phone charging feature. And she's like, they're like, oh, that's so sweet. He's charging her phone with his phone charge. Like, I remember that one. But that's actually kind of cool. It actually kind of worked on me because I was like, whoa, that's actually, if you can charge your phone off someone else's phone, that's kind of cool. You know, like, you know, sharing your phone battery, like that's cool. Like, why can't phones charge other phones? Because like you can charge it wirelessly, so like maybe it doesn't transmit the phone battery, but I have no idea. Always driving Kias and Hyundais, of course. Samsung saved the relationship for real, for real. They're like, wow, show your loved one you care by getting them the Samsung flip phone. You use the new Samsung features, you know? Yeah. K dramas are very, very heavy handed with product placement. I feel like Western shows tend to hide it a lot better, but when you see it, you can't unsee it. And you're like, oh, that's a product. And sometimes it feels so out of place. Like I remember like one of the Marvel movies had like a really strong I think it was like Endgame. They were like showing like the car logo like a lot. And now like even like yeah, like big Marvel or like Disney productions, they still have like Endgame stuff. Or not Endgame, product placement. You do notice the iPhones and Macs in every Apple TV Plus show? They do. And then they never have a case. Like every time I watch Ted Lasso, no one has a case on their iPhone. I guess it's to show like the iPhone itself. Cause like otherwise it would be like more generic looking, but like it's so I'm like, guys, I guess they're so rich maybe that they don't really care about having a phone case. I don't know. Maybe footballers, they just don't have phone cases. Um, but it's that's one thing I really noticed, like more than everyone having iPhones, because it's like pretty normal for people to have iPhones, especially if they're all like really rich people. But like the case thing is stupid. Your former no case user until you cracked your phone, right? No. What's everyone's phone case? Mine is cinema roll. What do you guys have on your phone case? I used to have a Anna and Elsa. I used to have a Frozen one, and then I got it signed by Elsa. But then I got a new phone. Um, but then one thing I also noticed, I was watching Shrinking, and everyone uses iPhones, of course. But then like he was like, "Oh, let me take a video of you, sweetie," like his daughter. And then he was like, "Oh, let me do it in slow motion." Shows off the iPhone slow motion feature. And I was like, okay, Jason Segel, like, I see you. Yours is green. It's just green. Yours is a really generic, really thin beige one. Usually to stop the glass shards from hurting me. Valid, yeah. Your phone case has a paper boat pattern in green and yellow. Oh, sounds cute. In Japan, they have like massive stores that are just like huge, like 10-foot ceilings of like phone cases. So I used to always get my phone case in Japan, but I got this one off Etsy. Got in because I didn't have an opportunity to go to Japan, so I got this one off Etsy. Yeah, it's I always have a extra cute phone case. I can't live with like a generic phone case. It's gotta be like Sanrio case. Also has one of those hooks to hang charms. Oh yeah, mine has one at the side, but I don't hang charms off it because I think it's a bit annoying. Your case is falling apart, but I think you'll buy a new phone in the autumn. What phone do you have right now? Because I have a 13, and I think it's going strong. Genshin is getting harder to run, but like I gotta keep it for a while because I think I got this one in 2022, and then immediately I left it on a counter in the airport in Japan. I was like literally right after I got my new phone, I like left it on the counter, and then when I went back, it was still there. I was like, okay, thank you, Japan. Um, you got yours off Etsy? Yeah, there's so many great phone cases on Etsy. iPhone 13, you're 81% battery health, so it doesn't last all. I wonder what mine is. But I don't know. I feel like iPhone 13 is already it's still pretty new. I just like I feel like my phone should last me like 5 plus. I mean, it's expensive. What's my battery health? Hopefully, it's better than yours. I need to beat you. Yes, mine's at 84%. I'm winning this competition. Let's go. People hardly steal in Japan. You felt so safe walking the streets at night while you were there. Yeah, it's like very safe in certain ways. Like especially, I mean, at the airport, it's probably a bit different because like I wouldn't assume that people are like following my, following that because there's a lot of foreigners and stuff at the airport. But I think I got pretty lucky. um, but yeah, my aunt, my aunt in Japan is such a forgetful person. She's always leaving everything, like at like restaurants, at like wherever. Like she just forgets stuff, and she's always got it back. It's pretty crazy. I mean, she does live in like a smaller town, but generally people don't like in Japan. Like if you go to a coffee shop, people just leave their laptops at the desk, at the table, and they go to the bathroom. It's pretty. It's a totally different culture regards to like stealing. Because like here, if you left your laptop on this table at Starbucks for like 1 minute, it would be stolen. And it's not even like a dangerous area. It's just like it just would be stolen. And welcome in Ticklish. Did you change your color? A new outfit? It's all the Pokemon Go. It's wreaking havoc on your body. True, true. I do play Genshin on my phone though. And welcome in Angel. Whoa, is that the X Angel _00? No way. Everything got today. But yeah, I think Japan is safer in certain ways and unsafer in certain ways. I think generally the main thing you have to worry about is like if you're a woman, there's a lot more like creepy behavior from certain men. Sorry, my throat is not good today. That's the main thing. It's like that's the main thing that's like extra unsafe in Japan, I would say. But in terms of like theft and like certain types of maybe like I don't know, like extra crime, I don't know. Like violent crime, it's probably pretty safe in that regard. But some things do get stolen. Speaking of, actually no, this is all related to women. I'm sorry. Like if you're a man, I guess you're pretty safe. But in Japan, people steal like people hang their laundry outside. People steal like underwear and stuff. Even in like my aunt is from a really small town, and even there it got stolen. Like I'm like, who's coming here and like stealing that? Like so silly. It changes each time you come on Twitch. Do you think if it refreshes, it change? I probably have to refresh on my end for it to change. I don't know. Is that the Miju Games? Is that the game? No, the games is still here. What do you mean? Night Rain this week, you know? Um, Zootopia. Exclave. What the heck is Exclave? But yeah, it's there's some forms of it's mostly people with like degenerate behavior, let's be real. Like that's the main thing. But it's generally a pretty safe, especially if you're traveling. Like Japan is really really safe in that regard. So yeah, you're just playing Night Rain. It's gonna be a trip. I don't have any plans to stream it right now. But maybe that could be fun as well. But it's annoying. The annoying thing is like it's like it's like a 3 person. And I feel like if you're like streaming with like 3 people, it's hard to talk to chat. It's hard to talk to chat while you're in a when you're talking to two other people, you know? I feel like that's maybe like a gray area because like when there's like when you have like a four stack or like a five stack, I think I don't really like watching streams where like there's like a group of people in like a call because it's like it's kind of like I feel like it's hard to talk to chat. An exclave is a bit of land that's surrounded by foreign territory. Oh, okay. That's Angel. Bit of land surrounded by foreign territory. I've always said that. Yeah, I'm really excited for Night Rain. I do love Elden Ring, even though I I don't know how hard Night Rain will be, but we'll see. Imagine you log in like first boss is like Melania 2. Like it's just like Melania, but every other attack is waterfall. Like that'd be pretty crazy. Although there's gonna be like a lot of like famous bosses from like older Souls games, I'm pretty sure. So that's gonna go over my head, but I'll be there. Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out. Melania, but +5. That doesn't sound like a lot of damage. Like usually the damage numbers are like in the hundreds or thousands. I don't think +5. I don't think +5 is doing much. Just like a little bit stronger. Like Melania's like just a little bit stronger. I think I'd notice. I was also I've been watching a lot of I finally finished watching Times 5. That would be terrible. Times 5. I've been watching a lot of Wolfie videos recently. I finally finished watching his recent 4.5 hour tournament video about his Parish Song team. But am I any better at Pokemon after watching that? Probably not. Probably not. I haven't played Pokemon. I was thinking that too. I haven't played Pokemon in so long. But I don't even know what I would play at this point, you know? Like I don't even want to play the newest Pokemon game, so I think maybe I'll just be a Pokemon fan as a like a just as someone who doesn't play the game. Bug only Pokemon Sword. That doesn't sound too hard. Bug only. I feel like I don't know. I feel like at this point, I feel like at this point I could probably do both challenge runs that are like a certain type only or like a certain that kind of thing. I think it's not too bad. You're bug abusing in honor mode. Wow, you really took that segue. You really took that segue and went with it. How far are you in your honor mode? I haven't touched Baldur's Gate in a couple weeks. I don't think I'm ever gonna. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in my patch 8 playthrough because Night Rain's coming out, so that might take precedent. There's a bug where you can sell your pack bound weapon, but it never leaves your inventory, which means you can just clean up every vendor's inventory. There's also a thing where you can like sell them. I don't know if this is maybe it got patched in patch 8, but like you can sell them a container, and then you put everything they have into the container, and then you like get it back. I think you can do that. You can just like basically just clear out their and apparently they knew about it for like this whole time, but like they just couldn't figure out how to patch it properly. But I think they patched that, okay. But like it was there for a while. It was there till like recently. Yeah, it's a very buggy game. I have so many bugs, and like especially starting in patch 8, there's so many bugs where like I had to like reload, like it wasn't even just like, oh, like I get a lot of visual bugs, and like that's one thing, right? Like my character's always invisible, like she's just constantly invisible. After every conversation it like toggles between visible and invisible, so it's like I'm used to that. But like some bugs you have to like you actually get like soft locks, so you have to reload, and that's kind of annoying. I guess it's a big game with a lot of stuff in it. It's been a while. It's been a while. There's a lot of bugs that just like don't make any sense. And they must know about them. Yeah, it's I just haven't played it in a while. It's been yeah, it's been a few weeks. You're not that far, and you just reach level 4. You're gonna go to the Underdark and get some gear, but the Boulette ambushed me and one shot the of your party member, so you ran away. That's scary, yeah. They're tough out there. I don't think I'll survive. Like, I think if I ever play like Expedition 33 or whatever, I'm gonna have to co-op it. Or like mod it or something, because like I just don't I think I'm always like I have this experience in every RPG, I think, because I'm always underleveled because I don't like grinding for stuff, and I don't like in Pokemon, I'm like always underleveled. Like people always complain in Pokemon. They're like, oh, because of the XP share, I'm always overleveled. You know, because they're like fighting trainers and they're like fighting wild Pokemon and stuff. And then I never do that. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna run away from every wild battle, you know, and I'm gonna avoid every trainer that's not mandatory, you know. So I'm always underleveled in Pokemon, and I just like spam XP candies. That's how, and that's why I feel like I couldn't play older Pokemon games because like I need my XP candies, you know. Either I can just, unless I could just hack in all the rare candies I want, um, I don't think I'm gonna survive because I'm always underleveled. I just don't like, I just don't like grinding for XP, you know, which is like I guess the main part of a lot of RPGs. So maybe that's why RPGs give me a hard time sometimes. Your football team just won 3-1. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who I'm cheering for in the Stanley Cup. Most Pokemon challengers just hack in rare can't. Yeah, they do. They do. And like some people are like, "Oh, like that's cheating." I'm like, "That's not cheating. Like you really just eliminated something random grind, killing a bunch of like random wild Pokemon for like hours. Like I don't think it's cheating at all. Like I don't think that invalidates a Nuzlocke in the slightest. In fact, it makes it harder because you don't get EVs when you use rare candies. Grinding for XP hasn't been a thing since Pokemon Black and White. I mean, you still have to grind a little bit. But welcome in, Pokemon. Especially like between the final gym and the at least in Pokemon Sword and Shield, between the final gym and the champion, there's only like a couple of battles in between, and there's like a 10-15 level gap. So you do actually need a fair amount of XP to, because like when I reached Leon the first time, I was really underleveled. I was like 10 levels under him, so maybe like 5 to 10 levels under him. So and like I did all the story stuff in between. No EV, low IV Pokemon Sword Challenge Run. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. No, how do you do no EV? You just like constantly reset it. Like every time you fight every time you catch a Pokemon or whatever, you just reset it. There's like a ROM. I mean, there's that lady in the Isle of Armor that resets your EVs. So you can just do that after every fight. But you need like the item to do it, so maybe not. There's probably some sort of challenge run. That seems like the stupidest challenge run though. Like what? I feel like you could still do it. Cause like I feel like the game itself is not hard enough where you like need EVs. You know? Like I'm sure the Pokemon I played with were not that good IVs, right? And they probably had terrible natures and abilities or whatever. You returned from breakfast. Nice. What did you eat for breakfast? I had a bagel. Pretty good. I had a bagel from the bagel store. It wasn't a supermarket bagel. It was, and then I found out my mom always buys me these bagels from the bagel store because they're like so much better than every other bagel, right? Um, and and I found out that each bagel is more than $1. It's like for a dozen bagels, it's almost $20. I was like, what do you mean? I didn't realize these bagels are so expensive, but I guess that makes sense. They're just that good. You had peanut butter bread? Oh, bread with peanut butter? Or a specific peanut butter bread? That sounds good. I like a good breakfast bread. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and like I said, I was feeling a bit rich, so I bought some grapes. And guess how much the grape cost? The grapes were $11. I was like, oh, grapes are so expensive, but they're really good grapes. So I was like, kind of worth. Honestly, it was pretty good. But grapes are always like $6 a pound, always, and I've never seen them cheaper than that. So I'm like, you know what? Gonna splurge. Gonna treat myself to some grapes. $11. Just regular peanut butter. Nice, nice. Not a peanut butter enjoyer, but I can appreciate other people like peanut butter. I'm more of I don't know. I think I just like didn't grow up with peanut butter. Like I never tried peanut butter till I was like in my teens. So I think that's why I don't like it. Cause like I think I was just like I didn't acquire the taste as a kid. So now when I'm older, I'm like I tried it and I was like, it tastes bad. I was like, oh, it's just weird, and I was uncomfortable with it. So I don't like it. Peanut butter by itself is a bit dry. Dry? Not really sure. I don't know. You never had peanut butter till a few years ago, and you like it? Okay, well, you've proved my theory wrong. Here we go with the peanut butter slander. Do you know what I think about Reese's? You know what I think about Reese's? They're terrible. The worst candy. I already have. I think I already have 3 strikes from Bear's End. No, this is 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Um, about 2 strikes of Reese's. You're a peanut butter addict. Oh no, now you're proving me wrong. And welcome in, Arkin. Hope you're doing well today. Lots of birds. Some good birds. No way. I'm sorry. Just there's more peanut butter for you guys. I'm just saving it. In the apocalypse, you're gonna be like, wow, thank God. There's so much peanut butter left over. Like when we form our apocalypse tribe, like our survival group, we're like, you can have all the peanut butter. I don't mind. Even if I'm starved. Okay, if I was starving, I would eat peanut butter. Say the word, but we'll boycott the stream. You're gonna start your own stream of peanut butter enjoyers. I should just say I'm allergic. Thanks laughing about the grapes, $11. It's expensive, isn't it? It's like this much grapes. This much grapes. $11. That's why I never buy them. It's my first time buying grapes. Peanut butter is absolutely OP in the apocalypse. The calorie to weight ratio is insane. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. I think it would be a pretty good apocalypse food, and it's like pretty healthy. I think it would be a good option for sure. But yeah, I guess if I was in the apocalypse, I'd eat anything. Except for like, sorry, not saying I'm gonna be like a cannibal, but like, I don't know if people's minds go to that. But like, if I was starving, there's probably a lot of things I would eat. I think that's okay. And peanut butter is definitely, probably pretty luxurious in the apocalypse. I was also like thinking about, or like I like reading like discussion about the Last of Us. And they were saying that like if an apocalypse were to happen, we actually wouldn't like in apocalypse media, it's always like, oh, the humans are the real monsters, like the humans turn so evil as soon as the laws are gone. But apparently that probably wouldn't happen. Like from what scientists and stuff have observed, like most people like that wouldn't happen. Like we wouldn't all suddenly start becoming like raiders and like like killing each other like just out of nowhere. I think we would actually work together and like form like communities and stuff and not start murdering. Like unless you're already a murderer, you're probably not gonna start murdering. Yeah, I was gonna say, Vinny. I think you've asked me this before, and we have all given you advice. The advice has not changed. The advice has not changed. So, um, good luck with that, and you could just keep that advice in mind. Um, I don't have new tips every time. It's not like a very complicated formula. People do tend to band together in harsh times. That's probably why we're still alive as a species. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's why I in the apocalypse meme I think it's a bit inaccurate because everyone was saying like like Jackson in The Last of Us. I think like a lot of places would just be like Jackson. It wouldn't be like just. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who would gang up and like start like causing trouble, but I think usually, um, but I think people would also step up and like enforce like order. In Wakamin Cafe, hope you're doing well today. Restaurants usually label food gluten free on their menus. You could just read the menus before ordering. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah. Also, there's like gluten free sections usually, and like if you go to like a nice supermarket, there's usually like a gluten free section, like Whole Foods. I would try Whole Foods. Might be expensive, but it would work. It's twice. You should be careful about cross contamination. That's true. That's true. If you're very, very sensitive to gluten, you should be careful. I actually often get gluten free things, and they're pretty good. It depends on the thing. Sometimes you get like a gluten free cookie, and it's like actually terrible. But sometimes you can't even tell. Like sometimes I've accidentally gotten gluten free stuff, and it's like I've not even noticed. These days people are pretty good. Yeah, it's I these days I've been trying to. I literally went to get ice cream yesterday. I'm trying to like not eat as much dairy because like as much as I do, I have like lactase supplements and stuff like that. I'm like, I feel like it's just better to just not have dairy. So I when I went to the ice cream place yesterday, I got like plant-based ice cream, and like okay, when you eat, I think I told this before, but like if you just eat the plant-based ice cream, you're like, oh, this is pretty good, But if you compare it directly to the real ice cream, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not eating ice cream. But like, if you don't know, if like in that moment you just like are just eating your own, it's like it's fine. It's just like it depends what you get to, because like I got one that's like a more I got one that's like a more like sorbet kind of vibe. I got like a peach sorbet kind of ice cream. That was good because it was like more like icy than creamy, like that kind of. It was more like that kind of vibe. So I think that works. I think that works. I mean, it's better to not consume the thing than to take specific medication to let you consume the thing. I mean, but it's not the same thing. Sometimes you want to consume the thing. But yeah, I think, and I think it like kind of depends on the day. Like sometimes, like I feel like my stomach is extra sensitive, so I'm like I'm not even gonna risk it with the lactase pills. And then some days I'm like completely fine. Like I eat the ice cream fairly often, and if I do take lactase, it's fine. But it depends on the day. And the plant based one is not bad. It's just not as good. It's just not as good, and I can tell. Strawberry ice cream the best. Strawberry ice cream is pretty good. I like I actually really like coffee ice creams, like coffee flavor ice creams, and I like some fruity kind of ice creams, and honestly a lot of ice cream is good. I'm not usually an ice cream person, but once in a while like ice cream just hits the spot, Like depends on like a really nice day, like ice cream is really good. I really like I usually go to like H Mart and I get like the Japanese ice cream. There's like Yukimi Daifuku, which is like the mochi with the ice cream inside, really really good. Or like Melina, or the melon Melina, by the way. I like the melon Melina. And then or there's like this specific I can't always find this, but there's a one from Japan called vanilla bar, like vanilla bar, and it's like I don't know, it's just like a really milky like vanilla ice cream bar, and it's really good. That's my favorite. You say, is that like supposed to mean something? you're missing out on melon. I don't think they have a vegan melon, so you're just gonna have to miss out on that. But it's real good. It's real good. Yeah, it's a Japanese ice cream, just built different. Like it's just good. Although we have pretty good ice cream here. Like Vancouver is pretty. These days, there's a lot of like fancy ice cream places, like really like not just like regular ice cream parlors, but like top tier ice cream where they like make it in house and it's like made from scratch. It's like all like really really good and really expensive. And you pay like $6 for a scoop of ice cream, pretty much. Maybe not $6, maybe like $4 or $5 for a scoop of ice cream. And there's a lot of places like that, and we all have like there's like internal there's like they're like well known, they're like well known around, or like, oh, that's the ice cream place, and like people have their favorites. Yeah, so ice cream culture is taken off here. um but yeah, it's pretty good. But when I go to Japan, like just normal grocery store supermarket ice cream, real good, because the mochi and stuff is good. And I'm normally more of like if I have a choice between like ice cream and like a donut, I think I would normally go for the donut, but depends. Depends. I don't think it's quite. I mean, it's reaching that time of the year. It's really starting to feel like summer. Because before, like until like last week, it was like it was pretty rainy and cold, and now it really feels like summer. Pastry clears ice cream. Yeah, I think so. I think so. But like sometimes ice cream just sometimes I do crave ice cream. It's usually on like a really hot day, of course, but it depends. But usually I go for like cookies or something like that. Cookies or something like that. I just said the same thing twice. Donuts glazed, true, true. They can be really, really good. There's just some type of desserts I don't often like go for. But tomorrow's my brother's birthday, so we're gonna have cake tomorrow. He picked out like a matcha cake. So we're gonna have this, like, it looks really, really good. The really, really fancy looking cake, so hopefully it's good. Have you had red bean ice cream? It's delicious. No. Red bean ice cream? Like it's mixed in, or like the flavor? Never had that. I've had I do love red bean. I don't know they had ice creams. Oh no, actually, they have ice cream bars that are red bean. I've had those. But not like scoops of ice cream that's red bean. I'm a I'm such a red bean enjoyer. I have such a old-fashioned taste when it comes to Japanese snacks. Like I really like chestnut snacks and like mochi snacks and red bean snacks. So they're my favorite. Um and welcome in Joe's. Let me know what you prefer to be called, but welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so there's a lot of really good desserts and snacks and stuff out there, especially in Japan. Bit biased, but especially in Japan. I'll try that out. One time, one time, my uncle had like shrimp ice cream in Japan. Like we had like an ice cream store, and they had like soft serve ice cream, and he had like shrimp. He was like, "Oh well, there's a shrimp one, so I gotta try it." And then he tried it, and he's like, "Yeah, it's not good." So pro tip: if you see shrimp ice cream, don't go for that. Like I was like, "There's no way that's good." Like just get vanilla ice cream, man. Um, Fresh made oatmeal cookies with chocolate chip. You make that at your house. That sounds delicious. I have no issues with oatmeal cookies. I know a lot of people really, or no, no. Do people have issues with oatmeal cookie with raisins? Because like it's still pretty good. Like yeah, chocolate chip is good, but like oatmeal cookie with raisin is still fine. Like I don't see the hate for it. Oh, my shoulder muscles. Ow. I did way too much lats workouts. Like why? Every time, I swear. And we we did like we do like curl up, like we like you like lie on your back and then you like curl up like you're doing a crunch. And I would swear, we were in there for like 30 minutes. I was like, please, like, can I stop being curled up? And she was like, no. The next workout also curl up. I'm like, please stop. My upper abs was like dying, but it's actually not even sore today. What's up with that? Am I just not using it? No, it's just not sore. It was sore at the time, but not later. You love oatmeal raisin cookies? I know they're good. They're good. You don't like raisins on your cookies? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. More for us. Just built different. Yeah, my upper abs just survive somehow. But like my entire like I guess pecs. Is this pecs? I don't know. Like here and like my lats are so sore. I was like, I can't even like wash my hands without feeling the pain. So yeah, we're doing a lot of like, cause I'm still getting in trouble for my rounded shoulders. Like, I need to not have rounded shoulders. Raisins are top. Yeah, they're just nature's sweets. You know, like they're just good. I guess they're not really from. I guess they're human made, sort of, but you know. You give raisins to your parents and friends. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. More for us. That's why. I mean, okay, actually, speaking of peanut butter, I do like peanut butter cookies. It's not my first choice of cookies, but like, I'm okay with peanut butter and peanut butter cookies. But if you gave me like peanut butter toast, I would kind of struggle to eat it. But yeah, peanut butter cookies, peanut. I don't think I'd eat like a peanut butter icing though. I think that's too much. And I prefer like my mom will sometimes make peanut butter cookies with almond butter, and I think that's a bit easier. It feels less strong. Feels easier for me. Peanut butter cookies, yummy. Yeah, they're pretty good. There's all kinds of peanut butter. How many kinds? Like, oh, there's only two. I thought there's only crunchy peanut butter and smooth peanut butter. I don't really get the difference, but I don't understand what's crunchy about it. Is there pieces of peanuts in it? Why is it crunchy? I don't know. I'm not in on this peanut butter culture. I feel like these days, like kids, like like at schools and stuff like that. Like I was never allowed peanut products at my school because like peanut allergies are so common that we were never allowed things with peanuts at school. At least in elementary school. In high school, like they don't care. But like in elementary school, like we weren't allowed anything because I guess they didn't trust us to like not be like, hey, Timmy, try this. And then like you give Timmy a bite of your sandwich and it has peanut butter in it and then he dies. Like I guess they just didn't trust that. You love almond butter? You should look for almond butter cookies. Yeah, my mom makes them with almond butter. It's pretty good. Um, and welcome in. Is it James? Jamie. K-pop and yapper. That's me. That's me. That's all of us. That's all of us. We're all K-popping and yapping, including Draconians also K-popping. Meiji would have been 180 centimeters tall. She had access to peanut butter. No, now I'm only 179. Too bad. Too bad. My Pilates instructor is like planning her wedding right now, and she was like telling me about like trying to find a wedding dress, and she was like, oh, like I wanted to rent a wedding dress, but like white people are too tall, like. And she was like, oh, I want to rent a wedding dress, but like not all of them are too long, right? Because like, they're like made for taller people. And she was like, okay, I found a place that has Asian sizes wedding dresses. So if you ever get married, let me know. And I was like, thanks, thanks. Looking out for each other. Me and my instructor are like exactly the same height. Which makes me feel bad when she's like way stronger than me, but you know. It is how it is. Age is 179. Yeah, just a bit short of 180, you know. So tall. No, I'm not 179. So tall. Yeah, so tall. That's me. I was like towering over zirconia. It's crazy. You're only 160? No, I'm not 160. Yeah. No, me and my instructor are both 154 exactly. So we're like equally, but like I have like weirdly long arms for my height. Like I just have like monkey arms for some reason. So like she'll like adjust the machine to like her arm length, and then I will go in and I'm like, oh my god, like it's like it's like like my arm is touching that, and she's like, oh yeah, why are your arms so long? It's like really weird. Like we're like the exact same height, but my arms are like weirdly like they're like a good like this much longer than hers. And then like her hands are like this much bigger than mine. And I'm like, how does this happen? We're like the same height but like very differently built, I guess. Towering over is great. Yeah, towering. That was like like if I had to talk to zirconia, it's like I'm like this. Looking like this. The swimmer physique? I should have been a swimmer, you're right. What's a swimmer physique? Just long limbs, is that all you need? Or do you want to be like you want to be like you want to be like really thin, right? Because you don't want to be too buoyant. Is that the thing? Because I heard something like women tend to do better at long distance swimming because they're more buoyant. like women just have like higher like body fat percentages in general at like the healthy range, right? Um, so like it's like easier. I don't really know. I don't know how much of a difference it actually makes. I don't know how buoyant I am. I hope I guess it would be good to be extra buoyant, cause like you know, if you drown, like if you fall into the water, you wanna not drown, you know. You wanna rise, float to the top. You just want long limbs, I think. But don't you want to be tall then? Cause like I have long limbs for my height, but like compared to someone who's like 6'5", like I feel like you that would be like a huge advantage, right? You're already if you're like 6'5", you're already halfway across, just from your feet touching the end to like your head. You're just way farther. You're just way farther. You just have less distance to travel, you know, because you kick with your feet. Maybe that's beneficial. So maybe I don't know how tall swimmers normally are. But yeah, it's I haven't swam in a long time. I used to do swimming lessons as a kid, and I think I'm a okay swimmer. Like I wouldn't drown, but am I really fast? I don't think so. I don't think I'm a really fast or extra strong. I think if there's a lot of waves, I would think I would struggle. But like only if it was like really wavy. Do swimming better than your cycle? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If I was doing a relay triathlon, I would not be in the cycling section. You don't want to do homework? Oh no. Is it due tomorrow though? It is Sunday. A lot of people do their homework on Sunday when it's due on Monday. A triathlon might be your actual worst nightmare. I think I will do the one where like you ski and then you like shoot something and then you ski again. That's one, right? I think I'd be good at that. Or like I think I would be better at that, you know? Cuz I'm a pretty good shot. And I've skied before. Biathlon. Yeah, I could do that one. Is it cross country skiing or is it like downhill? Maybe it's cross country skiing. That would suck. Hey, we could do a biathlon together. You could do a we could do a we could trade off. I'll do the shooting part and you could do the cross country part. Um it is for tomorrow. Oh no, I'm sorry. You gotta do it then. I'm sorry. You gotta do it. Tomorrow's a holiday in the US. Yes, Memorial Day. I don't have a holiday. But I had one last week, so can't complain. Um, no, not a holiday in Ecuador. Yeah, it's only US, man. Not a holiday in Canada either. Not sure they'll let us tag team, but we could just pretend to be the same person. Like we're the same height. We'll just wear the same ski gear, and then we'll just be wearing like a the ski goggles. They'll never know. They'll never know. Just pretend. I'll just hide. I was watching videos of people cheating at marathons. People cheat at marathons. I'm like, that's crazy. Like you're out here cheating at a marathon. Like you start running and then they like leave and then they like take the subway. I was like, bro, like what are you doing? They take a subway or they take like a cab. And then they like get dropped off closer to the end and then they like pretend they were running the whole time. Like that's such a stupid thing to do. Like I like cheating at like a video game. I feel like I could see how people would get tempted to do that. But like cheating in a marathon, that's so weird. Twice makes me feel special. Of course, of course. The homework is for the Institute web platform. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry. But good luck. But yeah, I think like you know like when people cheat at like sports events, like they're like doping or like something like that, right? But like literally like hopping on the subway and pretending you ran a marathon. Come on, man. Now my day can officially begin. Of course, of course. It's got to start off with twice. You should read about the 1904 Olympics. Olympic? They cheated on the Olympic marathon? Is that even possible? I guess 1904, there's not like a lot of cameras and stuff. But I tried everything. That's so pathetic, honestly. It's like, why? Just run it and like don't win. Like, I don't get it. I feel like it would be so obvious, right? Like the other contestants would be like, "Hey, bro, I didn't see you. Like, I didn't see you pass me. I wasn't first the whole time. I didn't see you pass me." And then like when people cheat, like I feel like if you really want to cheat at something, you should not cheat your way into first place. Like, I guess there's no point cheating if you're not getting first place, but like if you cheat your way to like second place, there would be like a lot less scrutiny, right? I mean, at the Olympics, there's always going to be scrutiny, but like at least for like speed running, like why do they always go for in the first place? Like if you went for second place, you went for third place, I don't think you like a lot of times you probably wouldn't get caught. Unless you cheat in a really stupid way. But like yeah, they always gotta be first, you know? Virtual platform, not sure how to say it. Yeah, yeah. Like you don't need to print it, you need to upload the home. I see. Yeah, I know what you mean. Very modern. See the dictators who cheat so they get 99% of the votes. Like, bro, just do 60. True. Yeah. Like, why do you need 99? It makes it so odd. I guess at that point it doesn't matter because like I think with the dictators, like everyone knows the election is fake, right? So it's like I don't think they even bother to really hide it, but yeah, a lot of time it's like if you're a kid and you're cheating on your test, like don't cheat 100%. Like don't get every question right. Like, come on. Cheating 101. Giving people advice on how to cheat on things. But yeah, the people like the way they do it is like so I love watching the speedrun cheaters. But although I'm sad that Carl jumps, like I feel like I don't want to watch him anymore, you know? Not because of the okay, well if you Carl Jones had like the scandal with the lawsuit, but like I don't really care about that one too much. But because of that, like a lot of things about him came to light. And I watched this. He used to do like I think I told this on stream before, but he used to do like pickup artistry. He used to do pickup artist content. Like he'd be like, "Welcome to How to Talk to Women 101." And then there was like videos of him like approaching a bunch of women and like talking to them. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. And then obviously that's like one thing. Like he wasn't really hurting anyone. He was just being cringe. Obviously like pickup artists are kind of sketchy. But he wasn't really doing anything bad in that situation. But the main thing was like apparently there was a lot of like racist comments in his past, and then he kept saying that it's okay for him to say the N-word because he's Australian. And I was like, what do you mean it's okay to say the N-word because you're Australian? And then like he kept like defending it. Like he was like, oh yeah, it's fine because I'm Australian. And I was like, that makes no sense. That makes literally zero sense. And apparently this was already quite known information, but like no one really talked about it because he was like he wasn't like there wasn't he had a pretty positive reputation, so like no one was really talking about it. But apparently this was like already very well known. But yeah, rip Carl Jobst. He did make some good videos. He made some good videos, but can't it's a bit too far. Even people that died voted. True. Media being a cheating influencer. Are there cheating influencers? There can't be. Oh, there's probably people. I don't know. I'm actually not sure. Maybe probably not like speedrun cheater influencers. They probably just like talk amongst like their friends, you know? This is a beautiful song. It really is. It's such a nice song. It's definitely a top one. I don't think this really counts as K-pop, but it's included. I think it's more of like a. I guess it is pop. Is it a ballad? It's not really a ballad. What's the title? Sounds familiar. Oh, you probably already know it. Yeah. It's Event Horizon by. Ooh, let me. Yunho. This one. He basically lied about the what the lawsuit was about to crowdfund it. He kind of lied by omission. Like he kind of he didn't specifically say that it was because of that, but it was a lot of people got that impression because of the way he didn't really bring up the original issue what the lawsuit was about. So it was kind of like that part like it's a bit of a gray area. But it was very misrepresented, and he wasn't as transparent as he should have, especially having received like $200,000. Like he should have been more transparent. But you know, the pickup art the pickup art video that is worse than 200. No, I'm kidding. Especially her earlier work, You Love Yunha. I haven't heard a lot of her other work. I just know the song, but maybe I should go back and listen. Yeah, this song is really good, so I definitely should listen to some of her other stuff. But yeah, rip Carl Jobs. I do love a good someone. I hopefully there's like a gap in the market after he got canceled, and someone else will come in with some epic speedrun cheater content, you know? 'Cause I need that. I love speedrun cheater content. You have several of her CDs. Nice. There's so much good Korean artists out there that are like not idols, right? Because like in reality, like out of all the Korean music, like idols are only like a small part of it, right? But there's so much other great Korean music out there. You need the drama. I actually don't even like his like drama content. I feel like I prefer just like straight up speedrun cheater content. I do watch like what's his name? Virtual, the Trackmania guy. He does really good speedrun cheater ones, but like obviously he only does speedrun cheaters, right? Or he only does Trackmania cheaters. So there's only so much you can cover. Zico's a vibe, true. Zico's great. Boa's amazing too. I mean, yeah, she's still idol, but yeah, she's really talented. I mean, recently I was like going back and like watching a lot of like some like second gen music show performances, and it's so different back then, right? Like you can hear them singing obviously like back in the day like obviously they don't have like as intense choreo as they do now, but like it was you could hear them singing completely live, and there was a lot of really really good singers back then. It's very different. Is Bo considered an idol? Did she go through like the trainee? I feel like if you go through the trainee process and you debut as an idol, then you're an idol, but maybe you're not like actively now. right? You're like doing your own thing now. Maybe you're no longer an idol. I thought she debuted like really young. I'm not sure. I also know like Boa, she speaks like really good Japanese. Like a lot of idols like sing like in Japanese, sing like Japanese version of their song, but they don't actually speak Japanese. Um, but Boa like genuinely speaks Japanese. She's really good. Like her Japanese is better than mine. You guys considered her a regular singer? Yeah, I don't know much about her past, so she might be, yeah. But a lot of idols back then are like so multi-talented. They're like really, really confident singers and also like really good dancers as well. And welcome in, Vince. Howdy to you too. High five! High five! Thanks for the high five. Yeah, it's always very impressive when they sing and dance, you know, because I feel like I cannot do that. But I also can't dance very well, so I think maybe it's hard to do both. You're doing good. That's good to hear. So am I. Have you heard Rolling Quartz? They're K-rock. I think I heard you talk about them. Someone was going to their concert. Was it you? I haven't heard them though. My favorite band is indie, like a Korean indie rock band. But I like some like ballads and stuff like that as well. Not you. Okay. Unfortunately. It would have been great if you were going. They love them. Yeah, yeah. I do like some rock. It is similar to like J-rock because there's so much like J-rock artists. I feel like a lot of them blend together for me. I'm like, man, like a lot of this stuff sounds really similar. Yes, there's a lot of good artists out there. And I like a good ballad too, because like I like really good vocalists, and a lot of times, ballads are what they show off there. Bonjour, comment ça va? We're just gonna French only. French. If I had like a French only redemption, it would just be like me saying the same thing every time. Like I don't think I can. Bien? Oh, that's great. I don't know what to say. You haven't really listened to J-rock. You lean more towards J-pop. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes. Yeah, I used to think like I used to watch like I don't know if you know like Kohaku. I would watch that like with my family on New Year's, and like I would always think like, oh my god, these J-pop idols, like a lot of J-pop idols are like really terrible singers, right? And I was like, oh, like man, like K-pop is so much better at that. Like K-pop is so much better at that because they're like trained there. They like actually like teach them how to sing and stuff like that. But like these days, I don't even know if I believe that. I mean, I think it is true. Obviously, like J-pop, they don't have the same like training structure that K-pop idols do, but it seems like, oh, like depending on the company, like they don't even actually have like proper vocal training anyway. Which is unfortunate. You want to comment on that because of one of your faves? That's okay. That's okay. I just really appreciate like strong vocals. So for me, it's like it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing to hear like really weak singers. I feel like it should just be like there should be like a bar, like a minimum bar, and it's a pretty low bar, but a lot of them don't reach it. Mostly non-idol J-pop. Yeah, fair enough. My all-time current favorite is Millet. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce her name, if it's Millet or Millet, but I know her. Yeah, she's really good. I do like her music as well. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones for sure. I don't listen to like too much. Usually just what like my family puts on or whatever. But yeah, it's all pretty good. And Lisa, right, yeah. Okay, my water is empty, so I'm gonna go fill it up, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will, yeah, no, yeah, not Blackpink, Lisa. Although she's great too. Yeah, but I'm gonna fill up my water and I'll go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Enjoy. Speaking of the best J-pop, listen to some Malamar. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Got my water, my tap water after my incident with my water filter thing. Also, I was at the store yesterday and I was walking past and I saw like I've actually never bought like the extra filters for my water because like when I first moved in, I think my mom just had some and she gave it to me. So I never actually like bought the pack of filters, I'm pretty sure. But they're really expensive. They're like it was like $40 for like a pack of 5. I was like, man, that's really expensive. That's a I guess it's not like I guess if you use it like constantly, it's not like that much per use. So I was like, that's a bit expensive. And I've already accustomed. I've already accustomed to my tap water. Yeah, like 10% of your homework. That's not bad. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. You'll be done in like an hour or two. Good job. The frugal thing to do is just drink tap water. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the tap water. It's one thing if I could like have some like if I could have some sort of picture that I could keep in the fridge. I mean, I feel like that would be nice, but I don't have one that's like short enough to like store in the fridge. But usually I don't drink that cold of water. You guys know I'm a room temperature water enjoyer. But in the middle of summer when it's really hot, it would be nice to have cold water, I think. But I guess you could just make your tap really cold. It wouldn't be like ice water, but it'd be like pretty cold. That could work. I do like a nice lukewarm water. Lukewarm water or hot water. I do enjoy that. That's a nice thing about I got my braces off, so I can now drink hot water without melting my braces. Slightly colder than room temp. Do you have any good food and drink takes? Yes, fair. What? I have lots of good food and drink takes. What do you mean? Just people disagree with my water. They need to try drinking hot water, you know? I guess, you know, for you it's probably too hot for that now. So I don't recommend it in the summer. Other times of the year, it's good. I guess it doesn't even get cold though. Um, what are my good food takes? I don't know. I think I have pretty good taste in I just don't like peanut butter. It's like the main thing. Gio? Yes, I love Gio. Gio has my favorite solo so far, I think. I feel like Gio is very well rounded, but so is Nayeon is well rounded as well. But I feel like Gio, I really liked her. I really liked her solo music. I love Killing Me Good. You like hot tea? I like hot tea too. I think that's a pretty normal take. We're still under 30C here. Okay, okay. Killing me Get? No, she would never. Gio would never kill me Get. But yeah, Gio's very talented. She's one of my favorites. Like Daeon is my favorite, but Gio is like what people say, bias wrecker. Um, she is like she is she's the main vocalist, and she's also a really good dancer. Like if Momo was not there, she would also be the main dancer. And her her music was very her music was more my vibe, you know. You're wishing for Jonghyun solo. Her voice is amazing. True, true. Yeah, Jonghyun has very strong vocals as well. I don't know what kind of music she would make. I guess we'd find out, you know. I was not a huge fan. I like pop, but I wasn't a huge fan of what was it called? ABC from Nayeon. Wasn't it? I wasn't a big fan. I actually like I didn't like the music video that much. I think I preferred pop a lot more. Especially like the song I still listen to her. The song I still listen to is All or Nothing. Have you heard her One OK Rock cover? No, I have not. But yeah, I'll give it a listen. I'm always curious to see how Twice like continues like or I'm curious to see how certain members of Twice have been actually like improving their vocals quite a bit. I was pleasantly surprised by Chewy. I didn't know she had been working on her voice, but I was watching their like Killing Voice performances. Killing Voice is auto tuned to hell, but you can still tell. You can still kind of tell like through the auto tune, which members are singing like strongly. And Chewy was surprising. Like she was never like a bad singer before, but she was had like she obviously she wasn't like a very strong vocalist, but it seems like she's actually really been working on her vocals. The link in Discord, sure, I'll check it out after. Yeah. So it's always kind of I always just have like low expectations. So like when I hear something good, I'm like, oh, how pleasant. I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's these days I wouldn't necessarily go to K-pop for like really good vocal. Actually, I was watching a lot of classical performances recently. I was watching a lot of like opera singers and stuff like that, and some of them are crazy. Speaking of like really talented singers, like they're so good. I was watching and I was um like I was watching and I was like, man, if I ever wanna sing anywhere close to that, it's gonna take like 10 years. Like that's crazy. I was telling my singing teacher, like I've heard her sing and like she's like classically trained. I've heard her sing and I'm like, you know what? If you can get me to 10% of what you're doing now, I would be happy. Like I would be showing off, you know? Like I'd be like, guys, listen to my opera singing, you know? Like if I could sing like 10% as well as she could. And welcome in Pug Zelda. How are you doing all today? But yeah, that's my current goal right now. I was singing a lot of contemporary before, but now I'm like, we're going all in. Going all in. I'm gonna be a opera singer. I'm ready. But it takes a lot of work for sure. And I don't want to completely lose my Um, I don't want to completely lose my contemporary singing skills. You doing good? I'm good too. Thanks for asking. I could be 10% as cool as you, as me. That's not gonna happen. No. No, that's how I feel to my singing teacher. I'm like, okay, if I could be 10% as good at singing as my singing teacher, or like 10% as strong as my Pilates instructor, then we're doing good, you know? Toxic to bear. That's not an emote. Come on. There'll never be an emote. Yeah, so and then also like, yeah, I'll work on my arms. These arms are not helpful at that. Already 150% as cool as Niju. Maybe 150% as nerdy as me. I could get behind that. What makes you cooler? I feel like I'm pretty cool, you know? What is the scale? Like you get like cool points for certain things. You're like, okay, I do this. I'm cool. I like you get extra, you know? I don't know what gives you the points. The shades. Well, okay, that's true. Sunglasses do help. I'll put mine are in my car. I just leave my sunglasses in the car all the time. Doesn't like peanut butter. Minus 10% coolness? What? Come on. You never wear sunglasses? Oh. Yeah, then you'll never be cool. You gotta wear sunglasses and go skateboarding. Don't know. What is traditionally cool? I have no idea. I feel like it's just vibes, you know? Like it's like you can just tell. Gotta protect your eye. Yeah, exactly. At least I'm more of a hat guy, you know? I'm more of a hat wearer day to day. That's how I protect my. It's more like to protect my face, cause I don't want sun damage on my face, you know? Gotta prevent skin sunburns. And yeah, I mainly just wear sunglasses when I job, and then if I'm out and about, I tend to wear a hat. If it's really really bright out, I'll wear sunglasses. But I don't like wearing sunglasses and a hat because it's like it's too much. So I will usually just wear sunglasses. But then the top of my head, I have dark hair. It gets really hot. You know, like if you have black hair, you understand. If it's a really sunny day, it's like burning. You know, it just soaks up all the heat from the sun. So I don't. I'm definitely a hat enjoyer. I never wore them until like a few years ago, and now I like won't go anywhere without a hat. I'm like ready. Live in one of the sunniest cities in the world. Dude, true. Don't you live in like a desert? Like you should wear sunglasses. Are you not? Do you sunburn easily? Are you not constantly sunburnt? At least wear sunscreen. I wear sunscreen every day. If I'm gonna go outside even for 10 minutes, I will wear sunscreen. I'm ready. If I'm outside like a little bit, and I'm like not wearing sunscreen, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get skin cancer. Like I'm gonna die. You need to start wearing a hat to cover it for a bald spot. It can have two uses. Come on. You guys never see the back of my head. It's just like completely bald here. You just don't. You guys have no idea. No, I think my hair is actually growing back fine. Like remember before, I would go like this, and it would be like pretty patchy, cause I just bleached my hair so much. But now it's actually like look. Look, I got all my hair back. I bleached the hell out of my hair over the course of like the last like from like probably like 2022 to 2024. I bleached it like so many times. So like when I would do like a hairstyle where I like go like this, it would be like really really bald here. But now it's not as bald. There's some spots, you know. But it grows back cuz like when you lose hair from bleaching, it's not like the follicle is gone. It's like it just falls out, right? But as long as you stop doing that, it will just grow back. Do you wear sunscreen? You do wear sunscreen at times, not regularly though. At the end of the summer, when I take my socks off, it looks like I still have them on. Yeah, you gotta wear sunscreen, man. It's really important. especially on your face. You'll look younger for longer, you know? Um, you're gonna look like you're 21 for 10 more years. Actually, you probably don't want that. That's probably too young. 25. 25. If you guys could be like, okay, if you could maintain your facial features at like from a certain age, what age would you pick? Like, what age do you think your looks peaked? Um, cause like I guess for me, like I don't know what I'm gonna look like when I'm 30. Like maybe I'm gonna look great when I'm 30, but I feel like I don't want to look too young because I feel like I get mistaken for looking younger. So like I wouldn't want to look like 21, you know, because I would look like 18, you know. um, but I feel like mid 20s would be fine, like mid to late 20s, you know. You look awesome. Thank you, thank you. No longer balding. um, meet you out here assuming we had a peak. It was just like one line, like it was completely flat. I mean that's fine. You're consistent. Like like at least you didn't like go up and down like that. You know, it's very consistent. You still think you look quite young? I think so too. I actually did not know your age. Um, I can't remember when I found out, but I thought you were fairly young. Maybe you just have a baby face. You're a what? You're a ghost 23. A ghost? You're a 23-year-old ghost? I mean, I don't know about the ghost part, but 23 doesn't sound bad. Are you dead? Died young? But I guess yeah, people just look different ages at different times. That's the one thing that's really getting me about that's the one thing that's really getting me about The Last of Us. I feel like Bella Ramsey looks really young. I think she in season 1, she really passes Ellie. Ellie at like 14 years old. Sorry, my throat is like weird. She really passed for Ellie at 14 years old, but now I don't buy that she's like aged up. I feel like they could have done more to make her seem a little bit older. I don't know what they could have done. Like given her like bags under her eyes or something, you know, like give her something. Maybe cut her hair short. Like Ellie in part 2 has like this like shoulder length hair. Like it's like this. So like maybe she could have done that. She is young. No, Bella Ramsey's like 21. I mean, that's young. That is young. Don't get me wrong, but like, um, she still reads as like very like, you know, like she still reads as like 14, 15. Which a lot of actors do. A lot of actors play kids for a while, you know. At a certain point, it's like, um, you can't believe it anymore, you know? Like we were talking about Teen Wolf earlier. Like those are 30-year-olds. They are not in high school. They're 30. You're 30? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, yeah, she's still like, I'm not saying she like 20 is not young. I'm just saying like she doesn't read to me like she's like late teens. Like she looks younger than that. You're 26, but you look younger, but you're also short. Hey, I'm 26 and short too. Twins. I keep forgetting my age though, honestly. Um, I honestly I keep forgetting my age. I'm like, how old am I? I don't know. You look 26. Some friends said. Nice. You get carded. Maybe you can get carded and you can be happy. I don't think I look like that young. Like I don't think I look like under. I mean, of age here is 19. I don't think I look under that, but like I do get carded. And then also that incident still like I talk about this incident a lot, but it still like shocked me because like the guy at the store was selling me a credit card and he asked if I was 19 yet, and I was like, bro, Like, can't you don't like really like come on. You're so old. You remember when age talk was banned here? Because people would keep saying they're 12. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did for a while. I had to ban age because people would be like, "I'm 12," and I'm like, please don't say like I still don't let people say their age if they're underage. Like I don't mind people saying they're 30. Like you're fine. Like I'm sure you're not going to be preyed on, but if you are, I trust you to like handle it yourself. You're an adult. But like as soon as someone starts coming in saying like, "Oh, I just turned 14." I'm like, "Don't say that. Do not say that in a public internet place." Like it's there's weird people out there. Like I hope none of them are watching my stream. If you're a predator watching my stream, get out. But like you don't know that, right? So I always delete messages if they say they're young. Sometimes I think I'm 28 and then I see my ID. I know, right? I feel like the years just fly by. I always forget. You always get carded. Yeah, yeah. I always get carded too. The other day was like, I'm sorry, the other day um, I got carded like being with someone buying alcohol. I was like, really? Like, you got to card me too? Um, it's a classic since I was 20 kids saying their age. Yeah, yeah, it's not a good idea. If you're a kid, you should not be out there sharing your age. Just keep it to yourself, you know? Obviously, I should be careful, but you know. But yeah, when I first streamed, I was playing a lot of I when I first streamed, I was playing a lot of Nintendo games stuff like that. So I had a lot of really like my demographic of people watching my stream was quite young, um, which is fine. Like I think I it's preferable to like it's preferable to um people being like inappropriate towards you or like being creepy towards you. Like obviously that's preferable in that sense, but um it was definitely a lot of I felt a lot of like responsibility and I felt quite scared for a lot of the people watching, you know? Like I felt like I had to like make sure nothing bad was happening, especially like in the Discord and stuff, you know? Um so that's why the I feel like it's tough in a different way. But yeah, but generally I think it was they're very sweet though. Like when there's a lot of kids watching, it's very wholesome, you know? Like it's like it's more like you feel like a school teacher with like the children. And it's you never have to worry about certain types of behaviors, which you do when you have like older audience. But I feel like I feel like now that I'm like doing like just chatting, I don't think I could do just chatting with an audience full of like 12-year-olds. You know, like I feel like that'd be like the most that would not be a good experience. You know, so I'm happy now that the demographic of my stream has definitely shifted older. So now we can have like proper conversations and like people are generally pretty mature. I think it definitely helps that like we first created like a strong community and like a good community that's not like weird, you know. I feel like if you start letting it kind of just like the people in here already set the vibe for new people coming in. It's bad if you don't shave. You think you look ugly. Oh no. I mean, I was gonna say, I don't know what age people start like pulling off facial hair. So for some people, it's like really late, and for some people, it's like never. You know, the demographic for Shane is like 29. That's very specific. That's very specific, but yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I have a pretty. I feel like I have a pretty wide demographic. I feel like we go from like anywhere in the 20s to 30s, that kind of thing. And there's some people who are like in their teens and stuff like that. I think it's fine. I don't think it's like necessarily like really really old, but maybe. You're 54 with two mortgages. Oh no. Oldest year you had was 40, youngest was 17. Why do you know everyone's age? I'm sorry. Do you take like census? Like, how do you know everyone's ages? You can't have two mortgages, Angel. You're overextended. You gotta sell one of those homes. Mr. Beast diagnostic. Apparently. 10. Sorry, what? What, Sana? Welcome in. Hello. Were you trying to resub? Okay, I think you're trying to resub. I'll let you do it. It didn't work out of context. I thought we were just doing some math, you know, like 10 times 5, 10 times 5. Now? Well, we'll wait. It's okay. It's okay. um, most of my viewers are friends or classmates or their fan. Oh, okay. So you know them in person. That's why I was like, how do you know everyone's ages? Like, is there like a survey before you enter the enter the chat? Me do with the susma. Sana just wants us to do our math problems, you know? 50 months sub. Thank you for the 50 month sub, Sana. I believe you. A 50-month-old sub would taste crazy, imagine. You would definitely die. I think you would just die from that. Maybe your aunt is here too. No way. Sometimes my mom like watches my streams, but that's about it. I don't think any of my other family watches my streams. You can't do math? Is it not 50? I can just check on your thing. Yeah, it's 50. She might be watching. She might see that. Who knows? She has my stream bookmarked, so she'll sometimes open it. Yeah, it's 50. Okay. Thank you for the 50, Sana. I appreciate it. One day the alert will come. Yeah, I think we have a pretty varied demographic, but I think like it's we have like all sorts of people, you know? Like it's cool cuz like people come from like all over the world. I think that's a really cool part of Twitch, you know? Like people will be from everywhere. Bookmark but not follow. She is following. She is following. I made her an account, but I don't think she really like I think a lot of times she's not logged in anymore. So it doesn't work. But yeah, so one time I showed her how to chat, but she still doesn't really understand. I think she might understand now, but she kept asking like she was like, "Oh, like can you hear them talking back to you?" And I was like, "No, mom, it's just like words. Like it's like they're like typing it." And she was like, "Oh, but like how do you talk to them if they're like if you can't hear them?" I was like I was like, "Oh." I was trying to explain to her how the chat works, but I think it's confusing. But I think now that she's tried it once, maybe she'll understand that that's what it was, you know? Who knows? They don't matter, mom, on the show. Exactly. She says she watches, but then she doesn't know what I'm talking about half the time. Like sometimes we'll be like talking about a game or something, and she has no idea. Like she used to watch like when I was doing like gaming content, and she like does not understand those. Yeah, I think it's confusing. Your game is starting soon, so you're gonna look for it. Okay. Good luck on your game. Hitting the Ajuma demo. I don't think I have that many Ajuma in my demographics, unfortunately. But yeah, so I think we have pretty chill vibes here, you know. Richard is a slippery slope. Your mom and might end up chronically online. She does watch a lot of YouTube. She loves YouTube. Have you hooked your mom to K-pop? She does not like K-pop. I've played her lots of K-pop in the car, and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Especially when I play the Japanese version, she's like she wants me to turn that off. She's like, we cannot listen to that. Like she's like it's so cringe. Like she doesn't say cringe, but that's what she means. She means it's cringe. And welcome in Puppet. Hope you're doing well today. And welcome in Ricky. Enjoy your look. Hope you're doing well today. Retro Ricky. What? Retro Ricky? Is that the name? Yeah, it's I think you gotta be very very careful about the vibes you curate on the channel, you know. You don't want to let your Twitch chat become infected. Like too much. You don't want too much weebery behavior. You don't want too much like creepy people. You know. Like if if you have like one creepy guy, like a lot of other creepy people will start coming in. Like that's just how it works. They like I don't know if they have like a group chat or something. Like I don't know if they have like a group chat. They're like I went to the stream and I told the streamer that like I told the streamer that like you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen, and she didn't ban me. Everyone, let's go. You know, like you guys, you're turning 30 in July. You're old. No, no, no. You're fine, man. Are you doing anything special? It's a big birthday. And welcome in, Ratsi. How are you? 20% of the homework. Let's go. Like steady progress. It's almost lunchtime. Yeah, you got to eat lunch. 30th and you 22. I don't know about you. Your favorite Angel. Your favorite Taylor Swift number. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want to be 22 forever. Like honestly, okay. Like I said earlier, if I could pick an age to stay at, I feel like I would pick now. You know? Like financial stability. Um yeah, having like a lot more like independence and like you're like an adult. You're like an adult. Like I don't want to go back to being like 20, you know, like you know, that like I don't want to go back to that age. Like I feel like it's good. It's good to be like you're like you're working, like you have some money, like it's you have a bit you can like do the stuff you want, you know? Quite nice. Um Whistle is past their K-pop career, just like Red Velvet and IU. What are you saying? Whistle? Oh, whistling puppet is what you mean. I see. I was like, what is whistle? um 30 is the new 25. Yeah, 25. Exactly. 25 is a better age, I think, than 22. You want to see a K-pop concert next week? Ooh, which one? Which one? Who are you seeing? You're gonna treat your entire family to a good Kobe beef dinner. Nice. Enjoy. Oh my god, beef in Japan is so good. My family's from Miyazaki, so like Miyazaki-gyu. No offense to Kobe-gyu, but like Miyazaki-gyu, the best. The best. That's my food hot take. So y'all just don't know. Miyazaki-gyu is better. Me and Misha have this different late 20s experience. I don't have this financial stuff talks. Okay, valid. Obviously, everyone has a different life path, but in general, people have more money later in life than earlier, you know? Especially when you're like 20, 22, you might be still in school or like just out of school, you know? It's about that age where you're like just graduated. You don't have as much money. Kobe beef is the best steak in the world, worth 1,500 a steak. I mean, it's not always that expensive, but they have like contests like in Japan about like the best wagyu in Japan, and Miyazaki usually wins. They usually win over Kobe beef. So, just saying. Just saying. You had more money than you do now. No, Ratzi with the backwards life path. Can't believe they make beef out of Kobe Bryant. Oh no! Wait, sorry. His name is not Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Head in the Clouds. Oh my gosh, you're going to Head in the Clouds. I'm jealous. Who's gonna be there? I know before, like they had like Chungha, J Park. Oh, I would die to see Chungha. You heard about the contest? Yeah, and Miyazaki, you know, Miyazaki's doing good. I mean, but all the beef is quite good. Doesn't have to be 1,500. I feel like you must get diminishing returns at a certain point, you know? Like I feel like if you go from like a $10 steak to a $50 steak, probably a big jump. $50 steak to a $100 steak, probably still a decent jump, but not as much. And if you go from like 100 to 1,000, I bet it's not that you can't taste that much difference, you know? Cause like my family, like we'll go to like yakiniku and it would be like you can get a really good. I mean, obviously like I don't know how expensive Okinawa is, but like in Miyazaki, lower cost of living, you can get a really, really good beef dinner for like probably less than $100 a person. Even if you're getting like steak. But if you're just getting like yakiniku, you could do like $50 a person. It's still really good. One of your favorite Twice songs? I do really like this one. I really like this one, but hmm. Favorite Twice beat. I do like basics as well. I don't know what I would pick. Um, what is my favorite Twice song? I don't know. I feel like it's changed a lot over the years. Joji and J-pop. Ooh, enjoy, enjoy. Um, not much, only a couple thousand yen. Yeah, Japan, food in Japan is so much cheaper. 21, G-Dragon, Porter Robinson, Head in the Cloud seems great this year. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good lineup. Fancy or Up No More? Fancy is such a good one too. You can't discount Fancy. Yeah, and Talk That. I feel like Talk That Talk is such a quintessential Twice song. You know, like I always say this of the current era of Twice. Like, Feel Special and After. Okay, of Feel Special and After era. Talk That Talk was peak. You know. Um, have you played the Brawl mode in League yet? What? Um, strategy is peak. I still haven't listened to it. Is it take out Megan Thee Stallion? I'm not a fan of like. I'm not really a huge fan of the features. Like, like how do you like having a feature on a group with 9 members already? It's like, come on, like, do you really need extra people there? Like, you already have 9 people. Like, that's a lot. I'm not a huge fan of the collaborations with like Western artists, but it depends on the song. Sometimes the song is just good. Since you cannot drive since diagnosis, you've been walking at the streets. I mean, Japan is pretty walkable. A lot of people, like a lot of Japanese people walk a lot. Um, Clearly the trio of Momo and the other two, I don't remember, could rap. Like Misamo, the Japanese subunit. Yeah, so Momo's not a rapper. Yeah, it's there's a yeah, there's a lot of like there's a lot like I feel like it could be very hit or miss. Red Velvet ruined you. Why? What did they do? Find the scene of their flight. We all love Bad Boy English version. Come on. Um, you'd bet Momo could rap. She's not one of the rappers, but a lot of people want her to rap. You're walking your daughter to daycare every day except Sunday. That sounds like a nice walk. That's sweet. And welcome in, Jimmy. Has it been a good stream so far? How many stars out of 10? It's a pretty normal stream. 8 out of 10? 8 out of 10? Inza ruined your sleep last night. Isna? Oh, is that the group you're talking about in the Discord? With the wiki? With the star, the K-pop wiki? Chan Diana the rapper. Yes, yes. Honestly, I don't love Diane as much as I am a Diane. Like Diane is my favorite, right? But I'm not a huge fan of her rapping. I feel like a lot of times they just give people the like Cheong is like an exception because like she clearly likes rapping and she like will write a lot of raps herself and stuff. But like I feel like a lot of times they just give the rapper role to like they're like, okay, well you can't really sing, so we'll give you the rapper role. And you're like, what? I feel like that's not how it should work, but fair enough. Um, you saw SM Town concert. Ooh, I hope that was good. Did you see Wendy? Oh no, you said Wendy wasn't there, right? I think I remember this. Rip Wendy. Meow doesn't have a. Is it? How do you say it? Is it meow or do you say meow? Do you say the V or do you just pretend it's a W? Red Velvet doesn't have a rapper either. I feel like yeah, not every, but they always have a rap part in their song. Like, hey, you don't have a rapper. You don't need to rap every time. I think it's a V. Meow. Meow. You say meow, okay? Thank you, Jimmy. Meow. I don't know much about them. Wendy could 100% rap. She's got that Canadian in her. What does that mean? Are Canadians really good rappers? I don't think so. What do you mean? We're Canadian, Ratsi. Does that make us good at rapping? I have no idea. As someone who cannot rap, I don't know. MC me, that's me. Wendy and Yeti weren't there. Oh no. I saw Irene in person. MC Meech in the house. Drake is Canadian. That's all your argument? Really? That's your pinnacle of rap? Baby No Money? Oh yeah, sure, he's Canadian. I think he's from Vancouver. Is he not? Have you ever tried to rap? Maybe you could do it. I have tried. I have tried. Sometimes I do. Like if people request a K-pop song that has a rap in it, I will do it. But am I a good rapper? Not really. Rap a song for your birthday? Did I already do a birthday song for you, Ratsy? I don't think so, right? You can have a birthday song. I'll give like a week window for birthday songs. Maybe saw Baby No Money in a Gamer's YouTube video, and I know he's a legit rapper. Yeah, he's like friends with like Moist Critical, right? You have to practice till you find your style. Yeah, that's the hard part. I think that's the hard part because I end up just like copying people, right? When I'm rapping, or I just copy whoever whoever has that rap part, I just copy it. But I don't think I necessarily have my own style of rap. It's tough. It's tough. I just feel like I sound stupid. Look up the extra. No. If you want a song on the spot, Ratsy, you gotta pick one I know. You gotta pick from the list. Where is the list? I don't have a button for it. This one. And there we go. Is it even up to date? I have no idea. Can I not request one for you to pack? Yeah, you can, but it's a 4-year turnaround for that. Like, if you want me to sing a song that's I don't already know, it's 4 years. But you can, if you want one now, it has to be one I already know. That's the that's the timeline. I have a long queue, you know. I feel like that would be, you know, maybe I can reduce it. If it's 4 years, if it's 4 years, if 4 years for a Japanese song, 2 years for English song. How about that? You'll wait the 4 years and just channel Redemption I mean, you could still have a free one for your birthday, Ratsi. It's not like you get one in your life. I'd pick a song with the Ryujin rap. I mean, okay, if it's Korean, it's gonna be Never. I don't speak Korean. And I'm gonna butcher a Korean rap if I ever tried. Sneakers. Imagine, like, okay, a song for your birthday. Put my sneakers on. Wow, that'd be insane. Sneakers English. That's so cringe. What the hell? I've never heard that in my life. I actually have not heard sneakers. I only know that one part. That's like put my sneakers on. That's all I know. That's really all I know. Well, unless you want to hear that for 5 minutes straight, then Don't think it's gonna work on. What are even the English what do we even want to know the English version of Sneaker? There's no way it has good lyrics, right? Sneakers, English lyrics. Okay. Okay. Actually, it's not that bad. Put my sneakers on. Tie 'em up, ready, get set, go. Put my sneakers on. Okay, it's the same thing over and over. Honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Look. Rocking up to the track. Stand up, stand up. Ain't no holding me back. Don't stop, don't stop. Get loose. Come take a step in my shoes. This is my youth. It's their youth. Yeah, I get, that's not, honestly, that's not the worst. That is not the worst. It's just like very generic lyrics. It's nothing too strange. You're scared to listen to the English version of Hot? Let's check. The Seraphim Hot English lyrics. I didn't know there was an English for lyrics. Shades on my eyes cover my tears. You see the smile? I feel the fear. So, paint my lips red, throw on some heels. Hold up my head, and tonight I'll remind myself that I'm 1, 2, 3, kissing the mirror. I'm she. What? I'm the 1, 2, and 3. Kissing the mirror. I'm she. They're kissing the mirror. Don't know why. Struck like lightning, so ignited. You can hate me for me. What? You can hate me for me, baby. That's your loss. Don't love me for somebody I'm not. I'm burning hot. There's a fire living inside me, and it won't burn out after dark. So tonight, I'm not gonna fight it, Bonnie and Clyde it. Why are they kissing the mirror? I'm she. I'm she. They didn't say, like, I'm her. Like, I'm her would have made sense, but I guess it doesn't rhyme. But what are they even rhyming with? Oh, with 3. 1, 2, 3, I'm she. I guess that's fine. It reads like Shakespeare. It really does, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Won't make a song for me to sing. I can't decide between 50-50, Twice, or Red Velvet. I don't know what I've sang on stream before. Have I sang 50-50? Have I sang Cupid before? Runaway Eric Nam has a decent English version. Yeah, honestly, like with English version, it's like you kind of just take what you can get, you know? Like it's like if it's not like so cringe that you can barely listen to it, then like that's a win. That's a win. But some English versions are not bad at all. Like Bad Boy is not bad. Yeah, so it really just depends. But sometimes they're really bad. Bonnie and Clyde is a fire line. It is. It is. It didn't sound bad. I just love I'm she. Like AI lyric. Honestly, you might not even that you might be right. Like you might be right. I wouldn't be surprised because hearing the Japanese lyrics, like I don't think they put that much effort into it, or they a lot of times I'm pretty sure they don't have a native English speaker like read through it, you know? Wheela Names wants me to sing alcohol free. Okay. Okay, we can do alcohol free. Did you just like roll all Twice songs or something? Let me pull it up. You did. Nice, nice. Let fate decide. Do I have the lyrics for myself here? No, I don't have it here. I'll just have to read the lyrics on the screen. Did it have a D? They have way more songs than that. Twice has so many songs. Alcohol free. Okay, I need the lyrics. Can they be like in Japanese as well? Like I hate when they're just in like English letters. It's like really hard to read. Okay. Okay, this is Ratsy's belated birthday song. Happy birthday, Ratsy. Hold on. I need to put my feet down. I need to put my feet down so I can sing. I cannot sing cross-legged. My throat is weird today, so if my voice cracks, please don't laugh at me. Okay. I need to adjust the volume. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It needs to be. I cannot have them. Hold on. I cannot have them singing over me. Put my feet down, tie them up, ready, set, go. True, true. Okay. Ready. You guys better do the crab dance. I'm watching. JYP. 君といるとね何気ない日だって微笑みあふれ彩り出すワンデーまるで魔法のよう眠くなるの忘れちゃうほど高鳴ってくとさらに大丈夫シンプルにしてどん君へ That's what you do to me ほらアルコールフリーなのにねまた君に酔いしれその存在のせいでその眼差しのステイで瞳の包むシャンペーン My wine My tequila margarita mojito with lime Sweet mimosa pina colada I'm drunk on you I'm drunk on you 君は特別で味見しただけで真昼の空へ星がきらめてまるで魔法のよう眠くなるの忘れちゃうほど高鳴ってくことさらに愛情をシンプルにしてどん君へ That's what you do to me ほらアルコールフリーなのにねまた君に酔しれその存在のせいでその眼差しのせいでAko pertama na 0.0 もう前めろ朝が来たものさないがあげないから Sorry Easy to the mouth and tummy Like a drink made of honey この酒名前何 Makes the whole world bright and sunny あら alcohol free なのにねまた君に酔いしれその存在のせいでその眼差しのせいで瞳の包むシャンペーン My wine My tequila margarita mojito with lime Sweet mimosa pina colada I'm drunk on you I'm drunk on you Sorry, I could not do the rap. What the hell is that? Let me see. Where is it? Alcohol. What? Alcohol 度数は完全 zero. Wait. Alcohol 度数は完全 0 points. I actually do not know how she fits that in. You can't rap. Yeah, just not being the allegations. Canadians cannot rap. You heard it here first. I proved it. No, I just couldn't figure out how she fits that in. Because like a lot of times to fit the Japanese into the rap part, they like kind of intonate it really weirdly. So it's kind of hard to fit it into the. I don't know actually know how they do it. Cause like it actually doesn't really fit into the thing. It's like asa kakitemo samenai ga an angai kirai janai. That part fits, but the part before that doesn't really fit. First time you hear that in Japanese. apparently, yeah. It's not a bad Japanese version. It's not like their best, but it's not bad. They most of their title tracks they do have a Japanese version. But they're of varying quality. Like the ones I like and the ones I know are like What is Love, TT, this one, Alcohol Free. And then I don't know. Like a lot of the other ones are not the best. Like I hate the fancy Japanese version. It sounds really bad. Ian woke up the rapper raps, put a little more down for the bus down. Went on a tour bus and the tour the bus down. Yeah, that's a lot of buses. I find it a lot easier to rap in English. Cause like rapping in Japanese is quite hard. As a non-native speaker, it's quite difficult. And a lot of times they switch between English and Japanese so fast. And I think if you have like a native accent in both, it can be quite hard. Cause like they just say the English words as if they're like Japanese or Korean words, right? Like they'll say like instead of like alcohol, they'll say like alcohol, like they'll say like alcohol, like arukahoru or like arukoru, like they'll say it like that. Which makes it really easier to switch between the languages. But like the one that really gets me is in Breakthrough. It's like everybody break through. Maru blowing up. Hora. It's like hora now kara future link through my heart. And it's like it switches back and forth so fast that like my accent gets really confused, right? Because like I'm switching between an English accent and a Japanese accent, and it's quite hard to do. Because if you sing like the English lyrics in a Japanese way, it's a lot easier. It's like if you say like "hora link to my heart," hating, sakura moving on. Like if you sing it like that, it's a lot easier. It's actually so hard. I remember I was at when Holly and I went to karaoke, we were singing that song, and like we were both like, "Oh my god, it's just so fast." It's like it's actually really hard. It's probably easier if you don't understand both languages. Because I'm assuming like I think Cheong raps that, and I don't think she speaks Japanese, right? So like it's probably I don't think she speaks English or Japanese. So it's probably easier to like just like saying sounds, right? Like you're not necessarily like switching languages in your brain going that fast. Like I definitely speak like when I speak Japanese to my family, I definitely mix in English words, but it's not like every other word. Like like in Breakthroughs, every other word. It's crazy. Let me pull up the lyrics. It's hard for me to pronounce anything in Spanish if I go directly from English to without a bit to switch the chip. Exactly. Yeah. I think it's like if you're like for them, I think it's easier because they're just like for them they're not like actually understanding what they're saying. They're just like saying it, right? It's just a lot easier. It's like, where's the rap? Where's the rap part? It's like everybody break through one growing up. Hora now kara future. Oh wait, it's even more. It's hora now kara future e link suru my heart. Beat ga healing. Sa moving on. Like what the hell? Like what is this? Like don't just add a random Japanese letter in the middle. Beat heating. Oh, it's not hating. Sorry, I was saying hating. Beat hating. And it's like nonsensical. Like it is so nonsensical. So it's like that's the hard part because they're like mixing like the sentence structure. Like it's not even like they're using one word and then another word. They're like using like sentence connectors in Japanese. It's like if you're saying like this to that, but like only the two is Japanese. So it's like that's like extra weird. It's really extra weird. So That's breakthrough. Breakthrough is definitely the hardest one. But I can do like I can do the what is love rap. It's like all in Japanese. Like that one is fine because all in Japanese. Like that part, it's okay. Means you can't rap and also can't be a member of Twice. If I were to be a member of Twice, I would not be the rapper. Yeah, but I feel like I could do just as good as a job as Dion. Like I don't think Dion is like has like specific rap skills. I think she's just rapping, you know? So like I feel like I could do that. Japan English. I mean, I that's what I speak anyway. Like when I speak to my family or when I speak to like Japanese people who live here, I just use so much English in my sentence. And it's like it's so much easier to speak that way. I switch really fast between Japanese English, but it's usually like coherent, you know? It's not hora now kara future, you know? Like I wouldn't speak like that. But I might say like I might say like future or something if I forgot the word, you know? But that's usually how I would speak. You're still waiting on your chance to collab with the group. Good luck, Ratsu. Good luck. I'm sure you can write some good parody songs. Everybody break a breakthrough. Your Kokoro hurts. Oh no. That's okay. That is opposite. If you use mostly if you use mostly English and then mix in a Japanese word, that's weeb behavior. You know, if you're using mostly Japanese and then you mix in English word, that's just you're bad at Japanese. You know, like once in a while, I will use a Japanese word if there's no equivalent. You know, but it depends who I'm talking to. But like obviously like almost every word I know in Japanese, I know in English, right? Because like I just know like my Japanese words are like a very small subset of English words. Once I convince Miju to teach me Japanese, I can write parody for whatever song she posted the lyrics of. Why can't you just write the parody in English? What do you mean? That's Breakthrough by Twice. It's it's there's a what am I trying to say? I feel like there's like a such a bilingual experience there, you know, where you're just like where you're just like mixing the languages together. Oh, part of the song is in Japanese. You don't know what it says, but if you're just making a parody, you don't really need to know the original meaning of the song. Um, yeah, it's I mean, I feel like a lot of times, like you don't necessarily need to know. Like with K-pop, like a lot of them, I feel like you can get most of the meaning. You know, like in Breakthrough, it's a song about being strong and pushing through. You know, that's what it's about. It's not that deep. It's never that deep. And welcome in Winter. How are you? I need to know how many syllables each line is. Oh, but with with English. Oh, sorry. What am I saying? With Japanese, every character is one symbol or one syllable. That's usually how it works. There's certain exceptions, but for the most part, every Japanese character is one syllable. So you'll probably be fine. But yeah, so I'll let you enjoy writing that parody stuff. I love you and me. The deepest K-pop song has to be OMG by New Jeans because I'll die on the hill that it's a religious song. Look at the translation. What? English. It's about Jesus. Are you sure? What? Oh my god, wait. You might be right. This song is about you, only you. When I'm down, feel like crying. When I can't even pretend to be okay, it's you. They keep asking me, who is he? You're only one call away. Prayer. They keep asking me, who is me? Who is he? You show up without hesitation. They didn't capitalize he though. Can this be real? You really are. He's the one that's living in my system. Oh my god, I knew this would happen. I was really hoping he will come through. Oh my god, it's only you, asking all about all the time I should do. It could be, yeah, it could be about finding God. Whenever there isn't anything else I would hold on to, I hear his voice through all the noise. I don't let go of my hand for 1 second. It's okay to be alone because I love someone. What the hell? You might be right, yeah. I think you're right. I'm going crazy, right? Baby, you and me. Yeah, yeah, that's fair enough, yeah. Do you know Queer? No, are they a group? Where's not wrong because New Jeans is supposed to be like angels, like fairy angel. Oh, they have like a religious theme. Interesting. I mean, it beats it being another generic love song. I mean, sometimes Christian rock kind of goes hard, you know? I have a question to ask New Jeans when I win the lottery. Fair enough. I mean, they probably didn't write the song, Ratsi. You have to ask the person who wrote the song. Who are the writers? Let's see. Who wrote New Jeans? It was written by Frank, FRNK, Gigi, Eva. Okay, yeah, there's lots of people. And apparently Honey helped. So maybe you can ask Honey from New Jeans. In the first episode, they were seen flying in the clouds for the promo phone. Oh, so maybe, yeah, maybe they do have that theme. That's a very interesting theme for a K-pop group. They're like praying for, they're like, oh my god. Like, they literally mean, oh my god. Like, but the description there said it was about a crush. It was about this person they have a crush on. And then, you know what else could be about God? Hype boy. You know, it could be. Maybe God is hyping them up, you know? Like maybe you could apply this to every one of their songs. Hype Lord. Oh no. Imagine going to church. Okay? Imagine going to church and then the pastor's like okay, we're gonna sing a song now. And then he busts out the hype boy dance. Like, that would be pretty sick. Honey's your bias. Deft skipped league stuff at Worlds to meet her. I thought Carria was a big New Jeans fan. Where's the church logo? It's the Church of K-pop, yeah. K-pop church. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. I do love Deft. I'm a big fan of Deft. I hope he's living a good life. Queer is a four-member band. They have a guitarist, a bass, a vocalist, and what's a batterist? A batterist. Drummer? They have K-On style or Yoasobi. Oh, we love Yoasobi here. It's like K-pop with the J-rock style. Oh, that sounds cool. I love Yoasobi. Drummer. Yeah, drummer. Are they called batterists? Is that a thing? They're battering things, you know, like hitting stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I know Yoasobi, like, they mainly have those two people and then they like hire local people to be the other members. In Spanish it's baterista. Ooh, okay. Miju es baterista. No, I'm not. I just have to use my small amount of Spanish skills. Yosabi's one Kalani finally got Miju to sing. Yeah, it's the one we sang last time. The one. They were streamers before going to be whoa, the streamer to idol pipeline. That could be me. I'm ready. I'm gonna be the batterist of the the band. Not gonna lie, you always read it as yes, I will be no. Um, sometimes I was writing it wrong before too. You're ready too? Okay. Is that we're gonna start it? We're gonna start a K-pop slash J-pop band. Okay. Muy bien. What band do you play with? Me and a stats band. Yeah, it's called Eldon Bass. Eldon Bass. Ella from Meow was a Western actress before ooh. Give a call to Kim Egg. Kim Egg. Who's Kim Egg? Are there any boy plus girl combo? There used to be back in the day, but not as much anymore. In the past, there was like, wasn't after school a co-ed group? I think there was more. Promised concert. That could be it. That's a good name. Yeah. The manager of Query looks like an egg. Oh, okay. I was not gonna get that word. I said I already didn't know what Query was. That could be me though. I look like an egg. Look. That's me. I could be Kim Egg too. You know? Yeah, just like me. I think we'd have a lot in common. Card too. Oh yeah, true. Me too. I was ready. Can I be the drum? No, I already said I was gonna be the drummer, Ratzi. You could be the bassist. Or the singer. You could be the singer. Could do one of those. I guess are we singing in Japanese? You'll be the keyboardist. Oh, we're not having Ricky for that? I don't know why I'm the drummer. I actually don't know how to play the drums. Do you play LOL? I have played, but I wouldn't say I'm an active League of Legends player. I used to play here and there. And I played a lot of Wild Rift. I was actually pretty good at Wild Rift. And then, but I don't play a lot of League. Maybe the manager? I'll sign you for 300 dates a year and burn you out and embezzle all the money. That's like a classic manager behavior. Yeah, sure. No, Angel's the manager. Angel's not asking. Angel wants to be the manager. You'll be you need to spell the base correctly first. Miju is the saxophone. Every K-pop band needs a saxophonist. You're right. I'll bust out the old saxophone and I will play. I mean, I can play. Probably I can't play a lot. I can play at a beginner level, you know? There's a song named Anima Powder made by them. You should check it out. Maybe we see a collab in the future. It's time. Yosobi feat me. Me and Ikura singing it up, you know? We could harmonize. I'm ready. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And Jack, thanks for the 42 months. I appreciate it. Okay, enjoy the Mallow Mart in the meantime. I will be right back. Speaking of J-pop, can I use a segue again? No, I can't. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. We came back to KDA. Speaking of League of Legends, um, and we have what was I gonna say? I'm back. I'm sorry. But we came back to KDA. We're gonna show them how we do it every day. Yeah, this isn't the one. Yeah, it's only on more. They say that. 40% of the homework done. Gonna take a rest during lunch. Yeah, take a break. 40% is pretty good. KDA, yes. I mean, you guys were telling me that they might have a comeback, right? If they have a comeback, I'm so excited. But it's been so long. Like, when was their last release, right? It's been forever. When did more even come out? You know. So, but the song is still really good. So we'll stand by it. They have a comeback. Can I be Ari? Yeah, cause I'm Kaisa. You can be Ari. Lee Xion was a member of NMB48. Gives me a joy to learn. Make more people know them. No worries, no worries. Yeah, so I love KDA. I know the dance to Pop Stars and more. And I was trying to learn it for Drum Go Dumb, but it was a bit. I'm not that good at Drum Go Dumb or Drum Go Dumb. That's what it's called. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Our favorite. Good. L. How the hell do they do it? What is their what is LV? How do they make the E? How do you make an E with your hands? That's not an E. How do they make an E with, like, it's something like this, right? Like this? That's kind of an E. You can do it backwards. I can't do it this side. That's an E. I guess they do like that, right? That's a tough dance. How are they making those letters? Your 3 fingers upside down. Like this? E? I don't think they do that though. They do something like this. I'll watch the video again. How do they make the E? We just struggle. Yeah, it's tough out there. Yeah, I don't know. I never learned that dance. I was trying to at some point, but then I just kind of gave up. What dance should I learn next? I was trying to learn How Sweet, but it's like I look so weird. Like, I feel like it's one of those dances for, like, unless you're good at dancing, you just look stupid doing it. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Went to Lake Jenny streamed. I'm like really bad at that dance. It's so hard. It's so hard to do. I need to keep practicing. I feel like I'm not pulling it off quite yet. I feel like it requires a lot of skill. Do you know how to do the exo sign? No. What is exo sign? Like this? If I had to guess, like this. They go like this. EXO. Hello, we are EXO. You know? They probably do something like that. They probably have like a phrase, you know, like Twice is like 1 in a million. We're Twice. Like, you know. The EXO probably has something like that. Anti-Fragile. I have danced Anti-Fragile on stream before. There must be a clip. Yeah, Hot. I did learn Hot as well. I did learn Hot as well. It's quite easy. It's quite easy. You know, like, I was good. Anti-Fragile music video is amazing. I love the Anti-Fragile dance is my favorite one. So still. I can be a collie. Of course, you can be a collie. Okay, anyone? Any Evelyns? Any Evelyns? Any Seraphines? Dive into Ive. I was thinking, like, if I learn an Ive dance, I kind of like After Like, or oh no, Love Dive, Love Dive, Love Dive. That one. That's kind of fun. Like, before you put your 3 fingers up with your 2 hands, up with your fingers like a gun, in a cross sign. No. Oh. E. E. What? Like this? Why am I doing gun? And a gun and a cross sign? I have no idea. I have no idea. Um, after like your fave. After. Oh, no, no. Sorry. After like was the one they were playing in that store over and over. I think it infected me with whatever sore throat you have going. I think it's like allergies or something. I woke up this morning and my throat was like really weird. I definitely had a sore throat this morning, so gotta be careful. I think there's just a lot of pollen in the air. We're like holding a gun. Like this. That's how you hold a gun. This. No idea. Or like this. But yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's infectious. Enjoy the virus. No, I got sore throat a lot, but I think it's just allergy or something like that. I'll use my throat medicines. Major claims to be an experienced gun shooter, but doesn't know how to hold it. That's literally how you hold it. That's literally how you hold it. Like literally, like if this is the gun, you hold like this is your finger on the trigger, and then you put your other hand like this. No, it's something like that. It's like something like this, right? You hold with both hands like this, and just ask like this. Well, I just didn't understand how that could be translated to EXO. You know, like I don't think EXO goes like at EXO. Like we're like, hello, we're EXO. Hello, EXO. Like I was like, I just don't understand how that connects. It must be something. Everyone post angry cat emotes. Oh my god, that cat is so angry. Oh my gosh. I don't have any angry cat emotes. Do I? I just have Istat cat emotes, but I don't think they're angry. They're just like normal. They're just like neutral, you know? It seems like more like holding a shotgun. Even if when you hold a pistol, you're supposed to hold it with both hands. It's very important. Like, you're supposed to hold it with both hands. You show like you see them in the movies shooting with one hand. No, hurts your arm. You gotta have a stable. Hello, we're EXO sniper gun position. They like get on the ground. They're like, they're ready. That'd be pretty cool. That would be a different sort of greeting, you know. I don't think I have any. That's the closest I have to angry cat. Kratos is always angry, so I think that's valid. Angry cat. I don't have a lot of emotes, man. Subs are $9 these days. Drops into prono and then do a burpee to get up. They probably could. They're all very fit. Speaking of good singers, EXO has some great vocalists. They're very talented. Subs used to be $5. I know. I mean, they used to be $7 here in Canada, but now they're $9 here. It's pretty crazy. I used to pay like $6.99. I think something like that. Something like that. Canadian dollars. Footlongs used to be $5 too. That's true. They are not anywhere close. That's $10.49. What? What currency are you in? $10.49 for tier 1? You put your thumb and your 2 fingers next to it. Next to it like a gun, like the what? I feel like this is what you mean, right? Or like this. Like this. I think that's what you mean. Also, okay, I have like weird hands. Okay, do you guys also have this issue? Can you like put these fingers down without this like with this finger staying up? Cause I like cannot. Like I literally like if I put these ones down, like this one will go down too. Do you guys have this issue? Can you put down just one of your fingers? Like this one I can, but this one I cannot. Look, look. All my fingers do that. Like, how do you even do that? You can with your left, just not with your right. You're right-handed. What am I doing? You're just weird. You guys can all do this? I feel like I can't put them down very far. If I put them down like this, it like goes down. You know? Yeah, that with your ring finger. My ring finger is the one I can put down. But my middle finger I can't. I guess we're all just built different, huh? Then put it down and do it with your other hand and then cross sign with them. Like this. I don't really know. I think it's really hard to describe over the over text. I just double barrel gun emotes. Yeah, yeah. You mean only pinky and ring finger? Yeah, like just these two. Because if I do like that, I can. But if I put them down all the way, like this one will go. It can't stay up straight. Because I can like feel it here. It's like it's resisting, you know. It's tough, man. Yeah, it probably depends on your hand capabilities, you know. Everyone just sitting here like testing their fingers as well. we're all just gonna be like checking this out, you know. You're folding laundry, nice, very productive. The E with 3 fingers and then do what you just did. X. Oh. Man, they're very dexterous, you know? I feel like whenever there's something really specific with your hands in a dance, I'm like, that's so annoying. Like I don't want to do that. Your parent teachers told me you were born left-handed but decided to go right-handed, whatever that means. You probably just like learned how to write with your right hand because like that's what everyone taught you how to do. It's probably ideal, honestly. I think life is easier if you're right-handed. Because, like, a lot of things aren't made for left-handed people. You should do school today, but you're gonna nap after stream and then learn about 50-50. Why do you have to learn about 50-50? Didn't they disband? Did you cancel my I mean, sometimes it's advantageous, right? Like, if you're, like, a sports player, sometimes, it's good to be left-handed. I don't know. Left-handed girls are cute. What do you mean? How does that have any bearing? 50-50 split and kept one. Oh, right. You guys are talking about that in the Discord, yeah. That's crazy. They were so successful too with Cupid. They had such a big hit. I heard left-handed people are more creative, and then also people with widow's peak. Rip me. I don't think I have a widow's peak. Left foot girls. You know those left foot girls. I don't know if that's true though, Angel. I would be curious. Like, it might be one of those things that like people will say it, but like it's not necessarily true. I've been watching these videos by this guy. He's like a I can't remember his channel name, but he draws with like stick figures, and he has videos that are like facts everyone believes but aren't true. And there's like so many. There's so many facts that like everyone kind of just like gets taught, but like it's not true. I feel like the same members that left, sure they have some grudge against the member that flaked and stayed. Yeah, there must be some sort of solidarity, but like you don't know their situation, right? Like who knows what the situation was there. Not left-handed, no widow's peak. I'm very uncreative. I am in like a STEM field, so fair enough. When I was 8, you sat next to Kimmy and she's left-handed. We were always bumping her elbows and none of us thought to switch seats. Yeah, if we just switch seats, that'd be a lot easier, yeah. Wait, you know Kimmy since you were 8? That's so cute. Wait, so you guys met as children? That's like Ricky. You guys are like a K drama. You guys are like a K. Did you like lose contact and then like find each other later? You know the childhood friend. There's always a childhood friend in K-pop. That's you. And there were so many. They are. They are. A Spanish drama, a telenovela? No, no, it's a K-drama. It's a K-drama. You went to another school and then you reconnected later? Ricky! Oh my gosh. I would watch that K-drama. As a girl, is it better having long hair or short hair? I know long hair, you have to be really careful and treat it well. Oh yeah, yeah, it can be. As someone who's had both long hair and short hair, I would say short hair is easier to manage like day to day. Like washing it so much easier. It dries so much faster, like when you're drying it. But you have to get it cut more often, which is the one thing. But yeah, long hair definitely requires a little bit more care. But both are cool. I like both long hair and short hair. Have you started watching the Tangerine show? Ooh, I should watch that. I should watch that. Maybe I should watch it today. But I have HBO for a while, so I feel like I should watch HBO. The childhood friend that randomly becomes a model and rich. No, they become a CEO, Pete. It's always a CEO. The guy is always a CEO. Ricky, there's still time for Ricky. he's gonna become a CEO and he's gonna they're gonna go on a date and he's gonna play The River Flows in You on the piano. You're gonna play The River Flows in You on the piano, and then Kimmy's gonna be like, "Oh wow, he's playing The River Flows in You." And they tell the girl they did it all for them. Possibly, possibly. She watched too many dramas. It's such a trope, though. You watched too many. Oh, sorry for that. Ricky's gonna see him move to Austria and take me as well to au pair for their house. Like the actor that always plays the poor guy. Oh, but that can be endearing too. Okay, Kimmy will be the rich one. She'll be like the cool, the really rich girl, always wearing nice clothes, you know. Like, there you go. The poor guy that turns out to be a billionaire. No, there's not always a billionaire. Yes. Ricky played Jack and Titanic, and Kimmy played Rose. But they don't die. They don't die. Everyone treats him badly. Everyone treats him badly when they thought he was poor. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then he's like, "Surprise! I'm rich." I don't think I've ever seen a drama like that. You don't mind Samara? Who's Samara? Popping out. Take care. Okay, okay. Take care as well, Seta. Thanks for stopping by. This Titanic remake had enough room on the door. What remake? Are we pitching Darmon video? What's a Darmon video? Wait, guys, y'all are saying stuff I don't know. It was a test to see if the girl would like him if he was poor, even if you liked ew, a guy who's testing? Okay, okay, a lot of times I don't like dramas because the guy is like awful, you know? The guys are always like so awful. They're like so mean, right? Like it's like really common in K-dramas for the guy to be such a jerk. Like and I was like, it's like what about that is good? Like he just seems like abusive. Like what is that good? A musician is one of the best paid jobs in Cuba. Can you imagine my disappointment when I found out about the rest of the world? Wait, that's crazy. I didn't know that. It's the best paid job. Yeah, that's it's rough out there for creatives in the rest of the world. And welcome in Star, our resident K-pop wiki. Hello. Darmon makes videos that are like cheesy after school special with some stupid message. Oh, okay, okay. How was my day? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I streamed from 9 a.m., so basically just streamed today so far. So it's pretty good. Why can't they just be nice and go on cute dates? I guess that wouldn't be drama. Actually, that's why I was watching one, that it was too cheesy later on. It literally went to like, it literally ended up as like the childhood connection later on. I was like, oh my god, that's so stupid. But I was watching it for a bit and it was called My Private Life. And it was actually very wholesome. Like they never had any like unnecessary like they never had any like unnecessary drama or anything. Like they like communicated with each other, and all the drama was like outside drama. So you can have like romantic K dramas where they're not like awful to each other. You cannot sing to save your life. I mean, you can still make a living as a like a pianist, no? Um, Armand is like the YouTube slop where it's like, man bullies girl instantly regrets it. Oh, okay, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's actually slop. Have Kimmy sing you play guitar or something? She's actually a really good singer. I would love to hear that. Speaking of the poor man, your friends called you the poor man, Ethan Hunt, after watching Mission Impossible. Why? Do you jump out of planes or something? Are you into Scientology? Like, what, what is it? Yeah, it's not that bad as like a pianist. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if you watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but there's that episode where like they solve a like they solve a crime for the oboist that Captain Holt really likes, and then they go to his apartment. He's like really poor, right? And they're like, "What? He's the most renowned oboist in the world. Why is he so poor?" You know, like um, it's the middle tooth, like Tom Cruise. And welcome in Nova. Have you ever watched House MD? I used to love House MD when I was younger. I loved House. It's so silly. Like it's like obviously like so like obviously like cannot happen in a real hospital, but like I do love House. We're a meme. I know. I know. In Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise constantly gambles the world's fate to save his friends and people he doesn't like. Apparently, they think I do that for them in K-pop idols. You would, Ratsy. Yeah, you would. I feel like my camera isn't focused. Focus. Camera. Focus on my hand and then focus on me. Okay, thank you. Thank you. um, but yeah, it's I haven't watched the latest Mission Impossible. I don't think I've watched very many Mission Impossibles. Um, how is this possible? He's a top-ranked Pokemon Pocket trading card game player. No way. No way. I've been opening some packs on Pokemon Trading Card Pocket. I guess something. I still don't really understand. Um, Jack gave me a whole instruction on like a whole like orientation on like the different rarities of the cards, but I still think the fully illustrated ones are the best ones. Like, you know? Like who cares about the star rating? But the full art, full illustrations, those are obviously the best cards. Just a really good unpaid security guard for them, yeah. Is it Mission Impossibles or Mission Impossible? Missions Impossible. I think it's Mission Impossibles. Yeah. There's this thing between Cubans and Florida where you get there and then when you say they're a musician, you go, oh, I have the perfect job for you, Uber. Oh no. I'm sorry, Ricky. Do you know what job you're gonna do? Singing Uber? Oh yeah, I mean, okay, Ricky said he can't sing. Oh, hey, Ricky, you can make your living. You can make your living by, you know those videos where they were like, okay, you know those really fake speaking of fake YouTube videos, you know the videos where like, I was playing the piano on the street, and then this random person came up with this violin and started playing along. And then, like, I was like, whoa, I did not know where this guy, you know, like, you know, those videos. Hey, you can make your living making those videos. Those totally real videos where they're like, someone comes up and they're like, excuse me, sir, do you know Moonlight Sonata? And they're like, yes, I know Moonlight Sonata. And then they start playing it together. Like it's so obviously fake, but it's like I always see those. Um, you're not concerned. You have stuff in mind. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. I think the bad thing about K-dramas is many young kids trying to imitate what they see and don't realize that it's one thing to be mysterious and another to be a jerk. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's completely setting the wrong message. Like um if people try to imitate that behavior in K-dramas, like you're scary. Like let's be real. Like most of the if you took out the romantic music and put in like horror movie music, it would be scary. Like this guy is like following you around, or like he's like, they always like grab the girl by the wrist and like drag her somewhere like forcibly, and she's like, no, like don't like let go. Like she's like, let go of me, and he's like, no, like that's assault. Like that is harassment. Like do not do that. Um, yeah, so it's pretty common. Um, wait, those are fake? Yeah, those are fake, yeah. Hello, sir. Can you play that one song that only three people have heard? True. They're like, oh, do you know this? I mean, I guess like a lot of songs, like if you're like classical musician, there's a lot of songs that like kind of everyone would know, but like um a lot of time it's super fake. Cause like no one would just go up to someone like playing the piano and be like, "Hey, do you want to play this?" And then like just randomly start playing it together. Like, "Oh, I was just walking by with my cello on my back," and then like whatever. Um, I think if that happened to you, the most notorious person for hating strangers would be okay with it. If a man grabbed my arm and I told him to let go, and then he like kept dragging me, it's a bit scary, yeah. Um, I think the "I give you X money if you're fake" also so yeah. A lot of videos where stuff happens on like the street, it's a lot of it's fake. Just walk into the park with your cello like I do always, in case I see someone playing on a public piano. Um, Imagine running away from a weird guy and he grabs your hand from behind, except he's handsome. I guess yeah. That's it. They're like, oh, he's handsome. He's assaulting me, but he's handsome. That must make it okay. Yeah. A lot of times they're especially like really old K dramas. Like some of the behavior is like so questionable. You're like, oh really? Like you're doing that? Like you're doing that? Like I think the girls just have like Stockholm syndrome at that point. Mija would 100% somehow know Muay Thai, and the guy would regret it. Just punch him. Pretty privileged, yeah. These guys. Not gonna watch the K-pop Demon Hunters movies, but curious about the OST. It's mixed for sure. Oh yeah, we were just talking about the Twice one. I don't even know if that was a sarcastic question. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, Ricky, I know you are born and raised in Cuba. Do you speak Spanish? um, Ratsy's the perfect Tanmati material. No, Ratsy would be too nice. um, yeah, it's I guess yeah, you could just completely reframe some of the older K dramas and like make it really scary. Like some of the behaviors, like you're just stalking. Like you're literally just stalking them and like harassing them, and like just bullying. Like you're just being really mean. Like why are you being so mean? Like so weird. Like I feel like Business Proposal was like almost that, but it was so lighthearted and it was so over the top. Like it was a very like it was very like playing into the tropes for fun. I get the same ad every time. You don't even have a Scotia bank account. Do they say you're richer than you think? I wouldn't trust someone handsome. You wouldn't trust someone handsome. History speaks the handsome most of the time are the worst in the soul. I don't think you can generalize like that. I really don't think you can generalize like that. We're just giving Hollywood new ideas, buy old K dramas, and just put in scary music. I think that'd be like too real. Like it'd be like Like, there's a reason why we don't have horror movies about like. I guess there is horror movies about being stalked, but like, there's probably no horror movies about being like harassed by like some man. There's some man being like a pickup artist, you know? Um, Not harassment if the harasser looks good. You just gotta tell the judge. Like you're like you got arrested and you're like you got arrested and you're like, "Oh, but look at my face. I'm handsome." And then the police officer is like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. Dude, you're pretty handsome. Go on. Go murder people. Yeah, go for it." um you returned from your nap. I hope you had a good nap. Um It's a girl that looks like a Twitch streamer telling me about a save. Never trust a Twitch streamer's financial advice. Never trust that. Um, you're handsome and have a good soul. See, the exception. You excited for the EJ working on the movie OST because she made a good girl get music in the past? Okay, okay. What is saying? We were actually discussing this earlier, but we weren't sure. Is it like a Western animated show about K-pop demon hunters? And is it a kids show? But your honor, I'm handsome. Clearly, I did not commit murder. Exactly, exactly. I mean, we actually joke about that, but like that's a real thing. Like pretty privilege is actually a thing. Like even in like legal cases, like it is a proven thing. Obviously, not to that degree. Like if you murdered 5 people, like you're probably still gonna go to jail. But like there is some amount of pretty privilege. But your honor had perfect hair, true. The perfect defense. Don't even need an alibi. You're like, oh, look at my hair. In school, friends told me you should do the Avon commercial because of your hair. Did you have luscious hair? I think it's a Western production. It seems like it, yeah. There's rank privilege in the military. High ranks get away with everything. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Pretty privilege is a stupid thing. I mean, it's just like inherent in like society and like human behavior, right? Face card, don't decline. Angel, we can't all be as pretty as you. Rank privileges in the league. Guys, I murdered someone, but I hit diamond in League of Legends, and they're like, "Oh, you hit diamond? Oh, okay. Well, and the person you killed was bronze? Oh yeah, just go for it." Oh my gosh. Exactly. I mean that is how it works in game. You know, like if you're I'm diamond in league, if they drag me into solitary confinement, they're like, this person is oh my I think that would go against you. Like I think that would go against you. It would be like if you told the court that you're a league player, they're like, oh god. He's a league player. I think that would I think you should keep, like you shouldn't share that information if you're ever in trial. You think your dog has beauty privilege? True. I mean, dogs just have like cute privilege, you know? Like dogs are just cute. There's a restaurant in Korea where they did offer a discount based on how high your rank was. Oh no. Did they count Wild Rift ranks? Because I was diamond. I'm a real diamond player, you know? I just won't tell them that it was in Wild Rift. League player's the biggest red flag. Hey, I've seen you play League of Legends a few times. Red flag? My dog has dog privilege. He just needs to cry or whine to get his way. I know. My dog is so spoiled as well. Like, Luca gets everything he wants. Like, everything he could ever want in life, he gets. You know, like, he's like, "Can I have $10,000?" I'm like, "Yes, Luca, you can have $10,000." You know. Of course, he can have whatever he wants. I shouldn't mention you downloaded COD again last night. That's not good. Good. Maybe say I'm the GOAT in CSO. What? CSGO? Imagine coming home from a long day at work and booting up lol. That's a disorder. True, true. I did not shoot the 27 people. I'm top 500 players in Overwatch. I mean, if you're the top 500 players in Overwatch, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. They gotta let you kill people in and out of game, you know? I was just practicing for Overwatch, you know? I was just getting headshots in real life. You should even question why a dog needs 10k. He needs to pay off his gambling debts. He was playing blackjack. And he's bad at blackjack, okay? Like, it's not his fault. He's not good at it. I told him, count the cards. He doesn't. Your Wi-Fi was down and you had a scrim. What the heck is a scrim, Angel? What is a scrim? I won 3 solo Fortnite games in 3 battle royales. That's pretty crazy. If I was a dog and I didn't have 10k, I'd be pissed. Yeah. What kind of dog doesn't? I mean, let's be real. Dogs probably cost 10k throughout their life, right? Like all the dog food you buy, all the vet visits are so expensive. You know, like it's a lot. How can you scrim when your Wi-Fi is down? Like the practice, yeah, the practice. I see. You scrim. Oh yeah, they're like scrimming. They have scrims. Yeah, I remember now. It's been a while since I watched League content. You're seeing Surgeon Simulator in real. I mean, surgeons do Surgeon Simulator in real life. 3 vet visit rounds up to like 10k. It does. It really does. I don't understand people that leave their fortune. I don't think you can. I don't think you legally can. I don't think dogs can legally own money, you know? I think it would probably just go to your family. We were yesterday we were all talking about our wills. We were all talking about our wills and like what would happen if we died, you know? Very normal. Very normal behavior. So I saw one of my Blackpink tickets to go to Stacy in October. I mean, if you're going to Blackpink twice, you may as well just go once. I've seen dogs own property. People transferred. Can they legally own it though? Like, back when I played TFT, we'd organize scrims over IRC. What is IRC? What is that? Is that like Boomer Discord? Oh, it's Gio. You're making me feel something new. I mean, if Luca could own property, he should, you know? But like, I don't think he can. I don't think he would know what to do with it. He just needs to not know where lingo. I think it's boomer lingo though. I think it's the same as the thing you guys were talking about before. The when you downloaded something. I can't remember what it was called. Started with a W. He used the Mijug boomer emote, so it must be boomer related. So this was before Discord existed. It's like a really old online chat system. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Oh, you guys use like Skype or something. Like, I have no idea. Jeff Bezos. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Jeff Bezos, Amazon? So when Jeff Bezos dies, his dog is gonna own Twitch. I used to use Skype for League. Oh my gosh. I used to use Skype to talk to my grandpa. Back when he knew how to use his computer. But he doesn't know how to use it anymore. He forgot. We did not use Skype. We used TeamSpeak or Mumble. What the hell is that? I was not talking to strangers online until I was like 14. Then I was talking to people on Tumblr. Being very internet safe, talking to people on Tumblr. Twitch just becomes a dog stream. That'd be good. Oh, that'd be good. Our dog will be the perfect murderer because when they can't speak our language, no info will come out of its mouth. I mean, yeah, if a dog murders someone, like, who's gonna put the dog in jail? No one, you know? It's not the dog's fault. It's never the dog's fault. It's always the owner's fault. A dog who owns property would be way smarter than average. I guess. I don't think so. Miju is a safe one. My friends are using Omega. Oh my gosh, I remember Omega. Omega's so sketchy. Is it still around? I played with a bunch of people who would later play the first scene of the Overwatch League. Okay, okay. What's Overwatch League? Like the esports? You missed your time, man. You could have risen up with them. Were they like really good on your team though? On TF2? My dog bite already had rabies. It's not my baby's fault. Yeah, it's still it's the owner's fault that you didn't get your dog treated for rabies. You know, like dogs are not like inherently aggressive. They're like they just do what they're the product of their environment. You know. You were on their level. They're all like uber sweats. You're just a regular sweat. Fair enough. Someone made fun of me back during pandemic when I went on Omegle for jokes because I have a world map on your wall. You went on Omegle with your face cam? I feel like I've never done that. Like even when I went on Omegle with my friends just for fun, like we would never go on the face chat. Like we would never go on the video chat. We would just go on the text chat. Because we didn't want to be traumatized. We knew even when we were like 15, like we knew that we don't want to be traumatized. You know. You must see a lot of stuff you don't want to see if you go into the video chat. As they start for interaction, talking to strangers on Omegle. I feel like these days though, like if you go on the text chat, it must be full of bots, right? Like trying to sell you something, probably. I would imagine. You can filter by topic you want on a whole lot of League people on Omegle text. Oh, all the League people are using their face cam. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a good. More red flags from League players. I don't think I would want to go into a video chat room with a bunch of League players, you know? Like, would I? That sounds like a nightmare. All the League people are busy wasting away their lives on playing a miserable game they hate. Yeah, I still will not understand that, you know? Like, I still don't understand, like, people hate League so much, yet they continue to play. I guess it's just an addiction, you know? It's the same thing. I've always thought that video chats are scams or like a police trap. Oh yeah, probably police traps there too. Never forget about the oyster. What oyster? I don't think I want to go into a regular room with a League player. I've been in a room with League players. I mean, if you study computer science, you're in a room with a lot of League players. Back then, though, I didn't know anything about League, but now I know a small amount about League. I can name all the champions probably. I might forget a couple, but I know most of them. Sometimes I forget. Like sometimes I forget. Like I'm like, who the hell is like Zillion? You know, like some champions you just don't see very often, so I always forget. Like some champions are very forgettable. Cause like I don't think I've ever seen a Zillion in real life. League is fun when you win. I don't understand that either. Like, why are you playing a game if you're only having fun when you win? Because you're gonna lose half the time. You know? The oyster for Irene and Sergey, it's red velvet related. Oh, okay, okay. I will never forget the oyster because I don't know it. I know people with 5K hours in Dota. I know people with like thousands of hours in World of Warcraft. Like, pretty cringe. We just hung out with Jack. He plays Lee. He's reformed. He's reformed. He doesn't play that much now. I don't know how to play. I tried once and you're just seeing circles. League is so hard to get into. Like it is so like it's like the least beginner friendly game ever. Like I've played a decent amount of League and I still struggle so much. It's like I have like 7,000 ARAM game. I actually don't like ARAM that much. I think it's quite. I mean, as someone who doesn't play a lot of League and is not that familiar with it, it's kind of hard because like you have to play a champion that you don't know. But It's and I'm like a one trick, so I like don't like ARAM that much because it's like it's too fast paced. Because like I suck at team fights. I find team fights really hard, and it's just so fast paced. And I'm just dying all the time in ARAM. But I obviously like I usually play with people. Like I'll play with like Jack, and like obviously like we'll get paired up with we'll get put against people who are quite good at the game. You know, like we're not playing against new players, right? So it's tough. World of Warcraft. Is it weird to say do World of Warcraft players like they never say World of Warcraft or did they only say WoW? You know? Because I feel like it's weird to say League of Legends. Like if someone's like, "Do you play League of Legends?" Like I feel like they'll say like, "Do you play League?" or like, "Do you play LOL?" And welcome in Asia. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. Where are you from? You just say WoW. Is it like obvious tell that you don't play if you say World of Warcraft? You never say LOL. I never say LOL. I think usually people say League. You're from Turkey? Nice, nice. Um, yeah, I think LOL. Some people say LOL, but I think they say that in Korea. The hardcore WoW bubble died down, so you're no longer being tapped on the daily on Twitch. Good job, good job. You've resisted your addiction. Congrats. There was a lot of WoW talk the other day in a stats chat. So don't go there. You might relapse. I mean, you'll be sleeping, but like, don't go there. um, wait, did you ever like continue playing Elden Ring, Draconian? Like, or did you just get like so sidetracked and like fell into the bubble of Baldur's Gate? I feel like League has taken over from LOL. So I feel like LOL sounds weird because it's like it's also like a normal, it's like a normal word, right? Like not a word, but like it's like already an acronym for something else. You got Omega Stunlock by Baldur's Gate 3. Fair enough. That's valid. Maybe in like a year or so, you can escape the trap um of Baldur's Gate, but it might be a while. I do like Baldur's Gate in many ways, but I think there's a lot of things I don't like. Like I think it's probably different from how you experience it, cause like I feel like there's like I started playing it cause like the story interested me and like the dialogue choices and the characters and stuff like that. I don't mind the combat, but um yeah, I feel like after Act 3, I was very disappointed by the story, which made me kind of sad. Especially as someone who really likes the story. And like I was like wanting to finish the game because I wanted to see what happens in the story. Might boot up Elden Ring again this summer when you like get a new controller first. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting a decent controller to play. And then there's also going to be Night Ring. You have a lot of Elden Ring content, honestly, because there's like Elden Ring, there's the DLC, and then um there's Night Rain as well. So there'll be a lot going on. Yeah, it's I'm excited. Night Rain is this Wednesday. I mean, I'm gonna be playing Genshin this Wednesday, but um Night Rain, I'm very excited. I hope the servers don't die when the game comes out. Like I don't know how prepared they are for the servers, but we'll see. We'll see. I started playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the story, but I do enjoy the combat now. I mean, yeah, you said after one full playthrough, you enjoyed the combat. I like the creativity of. I say this a lot, but like, yeah, I like the creativity on how you can approach things, and I like you can like think outside the box, and the game lets you, or it lets you cheese things or stuff like that, right? But I don't know. A lot of the fights are a bit too long. But I think I still think it was I still think it was a good game, and it was definitely worth the money. Especially compared to a lot of other AAA games these days. It was it was definitely a good time. Definitely a good time. um, dropping an item, having your mate. I never play with mage hand because I already have enough people to control. I want to control a little hand, like I want to control like this random floating hand, It's a bit annoying. But yeah, I think I might leave it off here for today because I woke up with a sore throat, so I kind of want to give it a chance to recover a little bit. Because I don't know, I think it's allergies or something. Because I woke up this morning with like, I think I just like was like congested or something because my throat was weird. Random summon guys is OP. I know, but like I want to control it. It's really annoying. I never learned those spells in the first place. But yeah, I think I will leave it here for today. Yeah, I'll drink some tea. I'll drink some. I have my throat coat tea. I can drink that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. We'll be playing some Genshin this Wednesday, as usual. But if you don't like Genshin, fair enough. I'll be doing more yapping every weekend, 9 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.